everyone, I'm Alexis the Egoqueen. Love me, I know you do. Anyway, today we are doing the Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor versus Zinch-Nerds. It's the easiest way of saying it. We're going to be versing Thousand Suns, 2,000 point battle report. We don't know the mission or the deployment style just yet. This is going to be my second time running with the new codex, so if I do get a few things wrong, please forgive me. We are trying out a brand new cult, the Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor, and we're trying out some new things that I haven't tried with the Genestealer cult just yet. So let's take a look at the armies and deployment. Okay, 2,000 points of no, these are Genestealer cults.
Yep.
These are empty pants that I plan to steal.
Mostly, yeah. Okay, so I have a battalion detachment of Ahriman and the Demon Prince, 2 units of Rubric Marines. So this one unit, both units have a Soul Reaper cannon. This one has 2 flamers. Aspirant Sorcerer has a Force Axe and a Flame Pistol. This is the cheaper unit. It's just a Soul Reaper cannon, 1 flamer, and a Force Sword on the Aspiring Sorcerer. Also in that detachment is the Zangor Enlightened, which I guess the guy who's fully painted will be the Sergeant, in case it matters. And the 2 Predators.
Are these just autocannon predators?
No, so this one is autocannon, las cannon. This one is twin las cannon, las cannon.
Ooh, okay.
And they're the same point cost now.
Wait, what?
In chapter approved, they're the same point cost now.
I guess that makes sense, because the autocannon was always statistically the better weapon.
Yeah, so they lowered the cost, so, and it's just, so, this is the way I have them built up, so I run 1 of each. And then it's the elite detachment, the Vanguard detachment, which the HQs are an Exalted Sorcerer on Disc Zinch, 2 Power Swords, 1 of which has been upgraded to the Seer's Bane, which probably doesn't really matter against your army. And Terminator Sorcerer, who I'm trying out because, well, Chapter Proof gave me 120 points.
It also gave you the Bolter stuff.
And, yes, and the new Bolter rules made him definitely seem worth it. And then for my 3 elites choices, oh, I forgot to mention 10 Zangor as part of the battalion. I forgot to mention these guys. They're the 3rd troop.
Okay.
In the battalion. And then the 3 elite choices, I have a Hellbrute with Multi-Melta, Hellbrute Fist, and it's really hard to see, but there is a Heavy Flamer built into the fist. That's the way they designed it on that guy.
Okay.
And a unit of Terminators. Their swords are breaking. So, Soul Reaper Cannon, Hellfire Missiles, and then the rest are pretty much...
Those are going to be nasty with the new Bolter rules.
Yes, they will be nasty with the Bolter rules. And then the 3rd elite is the Zangor Shaman, who I found it odd he was an elite and not an HQ. But it works for me.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of Genestealer cult characters that are the same way.
Yeah.
It seems like they should be HQs, but they're not.
But if he was an HQ, I guess you could field a pure Zangor list.
That would be fun.
But it works for me that he's not, because he fills out the elites I need.
Fair enough. So that is 1999, because I stole that 1 point. I'm 2001. So you already have an advantage.
I don't really...
That is a Stormbolter of an advantage.
Yep.
So how many command points do you have, and are you spending any before the deployment?
So I have... it's 5... I have 9 command points. And then I'm spending 1 because I do have 2 artifacts. He has the Seer's Bane, and he has the Helm of the Third Eye, so when you use a stratagem, I can attempt to gain command points.
And we're using the rule where you can only ever gain 1 per battle round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's one of the newer rules and whatever. So going over 2,000 points of Genestealer cult, I almost said Tyranids. And there's that jerk right there.
He's just visiting.
I can see him. Okay, so 2,000 points of Genestealer cult. Sorry for the unpainted models. I am trying to get these guys done as quickly as I can, while at the same time fixing my older models. So forgive me. I apologize. I will replace the unpainted ones as the game goes on. So, leading the army, HQ, Warlord, we have 3 detachments, 2 battalions, 1 Vanguard. So I have to look at my list for this because I had to hand write this list. Okay, so we have the Patriarch. He has the Relic, the Scourge of Distant Stars. He also has the Warlord trait Shadow Stalker, as well as having Might from Beyond as his psychic power. Then we have a Magos standing next to him. The Magos has the Warlord trait Born Survivor and Psychic Stimulants. He does not have a relic. Then we have the first Jackal Alphys. She is on her blue and white bike. She has she has a relic. The relic is the Better Sniper Rifle, which I cannot remember the name of right now. The Gift from Beyond. Might from Beyond, Gift from Beyond. There we go. Then we have 3 troop choices, which is 20 Acolyte Hybrids with just their Rending Claws and all hand flamethrowers. Because hand flamethrowers. Then we have a group of 10 Acolytes with all hand flamethrowers, Rending Claws. Then we have a group of 10 hand flamers on Acolyte Hybrids. So that is 50 troops just right there. Then we have the 2nd Battalion Detachment, which includes another Jackal Alphys. We'll go with the white one right here. Then we have the Abominant, who isn't painted yet, so please forgive me. Then we have 2 units of 5, which are right here for Acolyte Hybrids, and 1 squad of Neophyte Hybrids with just their base weapons. So in this case, I think I upped them to shotguns. They're not supposed to have shotguns. Those are auto guns. Yeah. Then we have a Vanguard detachment led by a Primus. The Primus has the Sword of the Four-Armed Emperor. And he has the Warlord trait, I forget because I have to check. And we have a 3rd Jackal Alphys, just the sniper rifle, nothing really big. A blob of 20 Genestealers.
Because why not?
10 Aberrants with heavy power hammers. 7 Aberrants with power picks and rending claws. Then we have 2 Goliath trucks with autocannon, heavy stubber, and a cache of demolition charges. I do apologize about the noise in the background. And that rounds out 2,001 points of the Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor and all of the stratagems that I'm using before the game, because people are going to be wondering what these are. I use the Brood Coven, -1. I've used the Grandsire's Gifts for 3 relics, and I used Lying in Wait for another 2 on the Genestealers. So what this allows is these 3 are my warlords and have warlord traits. And yeah. Yeah, I get 3 warlords. Although this one is the only one that counts for Slay the Warlord.
Okay.
And I have 3 relics, and I have dirty stuff, and I get to go into blip mode and deep strike mode, and I will explain all of this to my opponent, who is probably very confused because I'm going to do something that seems like cheating. So I'll get back to you with the mission and deployment. It's totally not cheating. It's creative problem detonating. So mission, objectives, and deployment style we're going to be doing for this mission. We are doing tactical escalation. I can speak, I promise. So we draw one objective card per turn up to the turn number. Then we are doing Dawn of War deployment, so 1 foot deployment. This is pretty simple. We're trying to go for a good, even game because I'm going to be trying out a bunch of stuff and we don't want to get confused by the actual, well, rules plus mission rules plus deployment rules and all of that nonsense. So I do apologize about that. But going over where objectives are. Objective 1 is here. Objective 4 is here. Objective 2 is here.
We got
Objective 3 is there.
6 and 5.
5. So, mission and story that we have. The Genestealer cult has been operating on this planet for decades. Thousands of years of infiltration and taking over this planet. When out from the sky erupted a light, and at first the Magos was praising it as the coming of the star god, which is, you know, the Devourer.
That's how you make baby planets.
But it was actually the orbital bombardment of the Thousand Suns as they come to claim this planet. The Promethium factories, the comms relay stations, and all of the important stuff right in the midst of the Hive City just took a planetary bombardment, broke apart at its seams, and now the Genestealer cult, after everything that they have ever done for this planet, are pissed. The Thousand Suns came and easily slaughtered the Imperial Guard, but now they have to face the menace that they didn't even expect, the Genestealer cult. This planet is ours.
I mean, Ahriman was a divination wizard. He really should have expected it. He should have seen it coming.
Yeah, but Gilliman beat up the Fate Weaver because the Fate Weaver was thinking of something else in the future. That's canon, by the way. Anyway, I'll get back to you with deployment.
I believe it.
So, my opponent set up his 2 tanks right there with the Zangors right next to him. Thousand Sun Marines right there, the Rubikai, and everything filling that back row because he's afraid of the 3-inch assault. So we have the Zangor Enlightened, the Zangor Shaman, the Thousand Suns, the Demon Prince, the Terminator Sorcerer, Ahriman, all back there, facing down the menacing blips.
The blips!
So we have a blip here, 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 blip, 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 blip. And we have another one over here. In Deep Strike, I have the Genestealers. I have the Acolyte squad of 20. I have an Acolyte squad of 10. I have a Primus. I'm debating on him. I think he was also. I think these 2 are going also. So yeah.
I will get to shoot you turn 1.
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't know what you're shooting at. So, who goes first? You finished deploying before me. I rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6.
You get a 7. Do you want to go first? Isn't it a tough question?
That is a tough call. Normally it's not. Now you do have to reveal after my movement.
Or before mine.
Or before yours, right.
Oh, no, that wasn't good. Bare minimum, you want the one with the rubber seal. Yes. So I've been doing those. I think you haven't the exhaust fan. If I can see my filter changing colors in between.
Well, I know if you... I know if you won, you would make me go first.
Yes.
So I'm going to make you go first.
Ah, damn it. Can I roll for you to seize the initiative? Hey, you seize. Alright. Genestealer called turn 1. I'll get back to you with the reveals. Okay, so really quickly, we have him in Deep Strike, Genestealers in Deep Strike, them in Deep Strike. These in the vehicles, we have the Abominant and the Primus. I got these names down. Inside one of the Rock Grinders, we have all of these guys in Deep Strike. On the field itself, we have the Jackal over here, we have a Jackal over here, we have a Jackal over there. We have Neophytes, the Magus down here, you can barely see them. We have Acolyte Hybrids right here. We have 2 Rock Grinders filled with their precious cargo. We have another unit of What the hell are these guys called? They are called Acolyte Hybrids. Over here. So, with that, would you like to seize?
Would I like to see?
Yeah, you can just go for it again.
No thanks, I'm good. Oh, did you draw your taco, by the way?
No, I did not. So first objective that we have is overwhelming, completely impossible.
Well, discarding that one at the end of the turn.
Actually, I'm gonna hang on to it because I have hand flamethrowers that are coming in later.
It's true.
So, movement phase for Genestealer cult on turn 1. End of movement phase. Jackal Alphas over here moved up. Jackal Alphas right here stood still. These guys spread out to cover as much of them as possible. Actually, I'm just going to put one more right here, just so he is the closest.
They already were, I'm pretty sure, but...
Yeah, just in case. Then Mago stayed still. Jackal Alphas moved up over here. These two trucks advanced with their precious cargo. This one moved 6 inches in its advance. This one moved 3 inches. These guys ran forward for an additional 5 inches. You'll remember that there was a unit here, but they returned to shadows. You get to try to steal that that stratagem on a...
It's a 5 or 6, so...
Ooh, nice.
I gain 1.
Okay, so we did use a stratagem to return to shadows. And now we're going to go into shooting phase on turn 1. So we're going to start this shooting phase with the Jackal Alphas over here, shooting into the Shaman back there. We are hitting on a 3+ for moving. That is a 4, that is a hit. And then we have a Strength 4, AP -2, D3 damage. Looking for a 6. We get that 6 for that sweet mortal wound, as well as a Strength 4, AP -2 wound.
Okay, well he has a 6-up armor and a 5-up invul, so he'll be taking
So
the invul. 5 up?
And that is
Yeah, it is
a
a
4, so D3 additional wounds. That is 3.
And there was a mortal wound, 3 wounds, that's it.
Wow, that is overwhelming firepower. Yay!
That's it, he's got 4 wounds, he's gone.
Holy cow.
Bye.
Ow! These jackal rifles are insane. I now need to plan. I moved all 3 of these to fire at the one guy.
And he went away on the first shot.
Good job. Next up, we're going to do this Jackal Alphas, which did not move, firing into the Zangor Enlightened because discs are silly. We hit because of ballistic skill 2+, and we, what's their toughness?
Toughness is 4.
If they're T4, then I don't wound, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything in my army is T4 except
Okay.
for the vehicles and the demon.
Now the special sniper rifle firing into the same target,
Okay.
hitting on 3 for moving. It hits. Wounding on 4. Looking for, that is
you got a mortal wound.
6, 7, that is an 8, so it definitely gets a mortal wound.
You got a mortal wound. And I have a 5-up invul save.
And that is a save from that, but
So I
1
take a
mortal
roll.
wound.
So
Next up, we have Skittle Truck number 2 firing into the Zangor Enlightened, hitting on 5s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. That is, oh, okay. Then we have the weapon on top. All right, that's cool. Same targets
what
with
do
the
they have
second
for
one. That is no hits with the auto and then the stubber. Okay. I just realized they actually couldn't fire those anyway because I advanced.
Or any of them assault weapons?
No. So I missed and it was, you know what, I'm stealing a Skittle. And with that, we...
Complete.
Yeah, end my turn.
Okay.
So, I do score overwhelming firepower. So that was pretty good.
Okay.
Alright, turn 1, 1,000 Suns.
Witch Hunter. Just kill an enemy psyker.
There's a Psyker here, and there's a Patriarch somewhere on the field.
Skittles. They'll go get Skittles.
No, you leave my precious Skittles alone.
No, I want Skittles.
But that's rude. These are my Skittles. They're in my trucks. I found them first.
I'll take them. I mean, the Zangor have a rule called, what is it called? Relic Hunter? Skittles count as relics, right?
Yeah, they do. Shame. end of movement phase, we had a lot of stuff actually move up, and a lot of predators unprotected.
Yeah, I figure if the Genestealers are hitting them, I'm actually not that sad about it.
Fair enough. So we had the Demon Prince fly forward, we had the Rubrikai move up, the Zangors move up to try to take my Skittles. The Meltagun wielding Hellbrute moved up. Armin shifted over. The Sorcerer on disc moved slightly over. The Zangors Enlightened moved over.
Yeah, these guys did not move.
After seeing their boss just explode, they decided to, well, loot his corpse. So now we go into Psychic phase on turn 1 for Thousand Suns.
Yes. So a warp charge of 6.
Demon Prince casting Gaze of Fate into the truck.
No, it actually gives me an extra reroll.
Ah, okay. And getting a 8.
So it's a warp charge of 6. So basically, my first reroll this turn, I don't have to spend a command point for.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And then his second power is, well, it's warp time.
Yeah, I'm going to try to negate that.
Where's your Psyker?
He is right here within 24 inches. I don't need to be visible for a Psychic Code, apparently.
Oh. So again, a 6.
You get it with
I have
an
an
8. I'm going to try to deny that. Okay. We don't.
But if you just take over and pay taxes, Fury doesn't care.
Go away. Get away from
Okay.
the Skittles.
So he's done. Which,
So the Psyker behind that little Promethean pipeline
yep.
is firing into the vehicle here with a smite, needing a 5, getting it with an 8,
So that,
D3.
it's just straight up 1, because he's a weaker Psyker.
On
so
a
it's
5
straight up
plus,
1.
I negate it. No, I take 1 damage.
And then
Next up, we have him casting Glamour of Zinch on the Demon Prince of Zinch.
it's a 7, and that's a 5. Okay.
Do you want to spend a Fate?
No, it's not worth it.
Okay. I said Fate instead of Command. I've been playing way too much Dark Heresy lately.
Okay.
The Terminator Sorcerer is going to cast Prescience on that unit.
It's a 7. He gets a +1 on his first Psychic test each turn.
So 4,
it does,
6.
becomes a 7 because it's his first Psychic test each turn.
So he gets it?
So he gets it. Yes.
Okay.
He gets, yes.
Now he's casting Weaver of Fates on the Zangor Enlightened.
So that is a 6. Makes their invul save 4 up if it
Okay.
goes off.
You get it with an 11, which becomes a 12, but
No,
you don't perils
that's
because...
only on his first power.
Oh, it's
each
only
turn.
on his first.
It's his first power each turn. Yep.
Also, I just wanted to point out that if you roll and amplify your psychic powers, only orcs need to care about it going up to 12. That was a mistake that I've made in previous battle reports, and I apologize for that.
That scared me at first when I saw that happen with orcs, and I was like, oh my god, no, it doesn't apply to us.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to go back to smiting things.
Okay.
He's going to use his first power to smite, which has to hit that.
So now it's up to a 6?
We ignore that roll.
Oh.
Thousand Suns and Grey Knights ignore that roll.
You cheating. 4, 8. Okay, so it's just 1?
No, this is a D3.
Okay.
It's only a 1 if cast by the guys who are part of the squad.
Ah, gotcha. D3, that is cocked.
That's very cocked.
That is 2. So 2 rugged construction. We take both. We're down to 7 wounds.
And then for his second one,
So 7 wounds.
if he is in range of the...
Next up, he's casting Diabolic Strength on the Demon Prince.
This is a 6.
You get that? Or is that a 1?
That's a 1. That is a 1.
Ah, okay.
That one I am going to actually spend a command point. And,
Reroll the 1.
well, it's 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50.
Go for it.
Get some easy to
Nope.
That is a 1 back into a 1, which is the statistical most common thing that you will get.
Yep, and
That is how that works.
I'll have to find, so I'm down to 8 command points. I can't find my die marking it, I'll find it after the turn. So the last Psyker is Ahriman.
Is he going to heal himself and kill himself again?
No, because he's not wounded.
Are you sure?
Yes, actually he does not have, oh he does have that power. Well, he's not using it. He will start by smiting.
Okay. You get it.
That's
D3.
D3.
That is 2 again. Rugged construction. I'm not going to get any of these. Down to 5 wounds.
And then his next power is Infernal Gaze, which does not have to hit the same target. So I'm going to hit the one behind it, because it's 18 becomes 24 for me, actually. Nope, I can't see it. Never mind.
Okay, first
Same
one.
target.
4,
5.
7.
So So D3s, anything that's a 4-up is another mortal wound. So 2.
2 mortal wounds.
And then...
And I ignored one of them, so I'm down to 4.
You finally ignored one. And then I'm going to use the power I never actually use, and I'm surprised I gave it to anybody. Doombolt, warp charge of 9. Again, I can't see the one behind, so I got to target the front one. So needing an 8 because he's Ahriman, and doesn't get it.
Okay. And with that, we end the psychic phase.
Okay.
Hobart is firing its multi-melta into this, and possibly its heavy flamethrower if it's in range.
I did not check. 8 inches, no, I'm sure.
Nope. Okay, multi-melta. 1 shot, -1 to hit because you moved.
Yep, so 4 up.
And that is a hit.
Strength 8.
Toughness 7 or something. Toughness 6.
Okay. So, toughness, it's still 3 up.
Now, that is AP -4, so no save.
And I am within 12 inches, so I get 2d6. Take the highest.
Take the
I will
4.
definitely take the 4.
Rugged construction. I got one. Down to 2.
He's the Terminator, so he gets 4 shots.
So the Terminator Sorcerer into this with his Inferno Combi Bolter.
He is, if I am correct, 3 up to hit. Yes, 3 up to hit.
Okay.
This is my first time using this guy.
Reroll this one. It is cocked.
Okay.
All right, that's 2 hits.
Strength 4.
6. Toughness 6.
So 5s.
That is 2 wounds. AP -2. 2, 4 becomes a 6. Do I make the 6s? I make one of them, and now damage?
No, just 1.
On a 5-up? I ignore it.
Okay. Overcharging. The plasma
sure?
pistol. Yes.
Overcharge it.
No.
Do it.
Because he will kill himself if I
Right.
overcharge.
Plasma pistol into it.
Okay, on a 2-up, re-rolling 1s. Okay.
That's a hit.
On a 3.
That is a 2.
Yep. Get to double tap. Well, actually, they do because they're in 12 inches. Most of them. Yep, they actually are within 12 inches. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolters.
So next up we have these guys into this.
3 up to hit, re-rolling 1s because they're within 6 inches of him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
5 rerolls. Into a few 2s.
Okay. And 4s, so needing 5s.
And that is 2 damage.
Yep.
AP -nothing?
-2.
-2, so
Yes.
6s. We nail both of them.
Okay.
Flamethrower is out of range, but now we have the Soul Reaper
and
Cannon.
the Warp Flame Pistol is also, because it's only 6 inch range.
Okay.
So, Soul Reaper Cannon.
Rerolling the 1.
Reroll the 1.
That is 3 hits. Strength.
5. So
Winning
still
on
5s.
5s. That is 2 wounds. AP minus.
3.
Damage.
1.
5 up. I take both. Do I want to command point this? I kind of do, just to keep it alive and force you to shoot. So I am going to spend a command point. You have nothing else from that unit shooting it,
No,
right?
because the flamethrowers are out of range.
Okay.
So that unit is done.
Well, let's go with Pablo. Pablo, protect it. Love you, Pablo. Down to 1 wound.
And I will attempt to steal your command point, because we haven't done that yet this turn.
No, we haven't. This is battle round 1. You did.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was on player turn.
Nope, it's battle round.
Okay, never mind then. And so, unfortunately...
Defiantly, it looks at you, filled with Skittles and holes, where Skittles are
holes.
pouring out of.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to these guys, who did not move.
And they're going to fire into the back one?
Well, actually, these guys over here are too far away to shoot the back one. So these 4 guys are going to shoot the front one. The rest are going to shoot the back one.
Okay.
So I've got 4 guys, but they didn't move, so they get to double tap. So 8 shots at the front one.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, I am not close enough to get a reroll 1 on
There's a Terminator Sorcerer.
He doesn't give it. It's
okay.
Ahriman gives it, this guy gives it, and the Demon Prince gives it.
Gotcha.
So the Terminator does not give it.
So 2 miss, 4 hits.
6 hits.
Oh, sorry, I did not see the other 2.
And then 5s to wound.
And that is...
I see 2, and I didn't... Yep, 2.
2 wounds, AP minus 2, so 6s. Don't save either of those, and then 5s. We saved both of them.
Nice.
Defiantly,
Okay.
that truck
So,
hangs on to
1,
its precious
2,
cargo.
So 3 bolters at the back, and then the Soul Reaper cannon. So we'll do the 3 bolters,
Okay,
hitting on 3s.
that is all hit,
Nope.
except
nope.
for 1.
And 5s.
And that is 2.
I seem to be pretty
6s.
consistently getting 2 wounds on those.
And then 5s. Well, it takes a wound down to 9.
And then the Soul Reaper cannon, 4 shots,
Down to 9.
3s,
That is 4 hits.
3 hits. There was a 2.
Oh,
there.
sorry, I did not see the 2.
Yeah, I put it away really quickly. And then strength 5, so 5s to wound. Oh, good
3.
roll. And minus 3 AP.
Rolling to resist damage.
Nice
we resist
roll.
2 and we take 1. So down to 8.
Okay, so unfortunately,
Hey, wait, what about his bolter? Oh, wait, you're a nerd and you don't know how to use shooting weapons.
I'll still take 2 psychic powers versus the gun. So these.
The Zangor Enlightened are going to fire bows and arrows because they're just LARPing into this truck. 2 up to hit because of prescience.
And because of prescience, any rolls of 5 or 6, I don't need to roll to wound, they auto wound.
Oh, nice. Okay.
If I had the Zangor Shaman, it would be 4, 5, or 6 that they would just auto wound. So I am not within range to reroll 1s. So actually I am, because I'm with Nero Ahriman.
And you get 2 more.
So everything hits, 3 I don't have to roll the wound on.
Okay.
The rest are strength 5, AP minus 1.
So it's a little more like
Okay.
9, wow.
Yep.
Okay, looking for 5s. And getting a bunch.
So 5 more. So a total of 8 saves.
On that front truck.
Yep, because it's the only one in range.
6, 7, 8.
AP minus 1.
Looking for 5s. We ignore
You got
3 of it.
And then again looking for 5s.
And we ignore 2 more of it,
They're
but
all 1 damage.
3 finally does it, and I'm going to spend some CP. I am going to ignite its cache of demolition charges. It is going to go boom.
That sounds fun.
Quick change really quickly, and I do apologize about this, but it's on a 6+. I thought it was a 5+. That was my bad. We are rigging this thing to explode regardless. So, with the explode result, if this model is reduced to 0 wounds, roll a d6 before removing it from the battlefield. Any embarked models on it, on a 6 and explode, yada yada yada. Okay, so we're looking for 6 inches around it for D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. So it is the Zangor. This guy was out of 6 inches because his gun is 6-inch range and he couldn't shoot you. And the Demon Prince.
So we'll do the Demon Prince first, getting 2 on it.
You know,
So-
basics. Right.
And we'll do the Zangor, and that is 2 on them as well.
Okay.
And then my own vehicle, that is 3 on it. Worth.
And you said 2 into these guys?
Yep.
Okay. Just pull from the back, I guess.
Okay. And I will get the guys out in just a second. Actually, we know that there's 9 models in there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't roll any 1s. That is 1, 1, so 1 aberrant dies. So, bleh. And all of the guys jumped out up here. We have the Abominant and the Primus out here. One of the guys were slain, and Skittles go raining from the sky as the vehicle
And the
explodes.
Zangor are sad they can't steal the Skittles anymore.
Yeah, you blew them to bits. Good job.
Well, there's still more Skittles over there.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Okay.
I still think that was worth it, even though it did more damage to me.
You got 2 wounds on the Demon Prince and you killed 2 guys.
Worth.
So, okay.
So, Predator over here, Predator autocannon into them, the las cannons into this, so 2 las cannon shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s,
Rerolling 1s, yes.
that is a 4 and a 1, that is a 4 and a 4.
Okay. So,
Wounding on its strength.
9. So,
The Predator autocannon is strength
no,
9?
this is the last cannon.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the auto cannon's going into them.
Yep.
So, on 3s. Because you're toughness 6.
Okay, and I reduced the damage by 1 regardless. So,
Okay.
what is the AP,
AP
minus
minus
3?
three.
So minus 2. No save for them, so roll damage, and I reduce this by 1
So-
to a minimum of 1.
So we got a total of 3 damage.
So on 5s, we ignore these.
No.
We don't, so that is 3 damage, and that kills an aberrant and a half.
Oh, no. This was into the...
Oh, that's into that. I thought it was into the aberrants.
No, this is into them.
So it just takes 3 damage.
Yeah.
So this is down to 2.
Yeah. And now the Predator autocannon.
There we go. I'm.
2d3 shots.
You know, it's a Zinch trickery that is confusing me. That is making it so that I think you're shooting them, but really you're shooting this.
So 4 shots into the aberrants.
Hitting on 3s,
Hitting on
re-rolling.
3s. Re-rolling, yep.
Re-rolling 1s.
Yes, 2. Okay,
Wow.
I'll hit.
Nice.
And strength 7.
Aberrant toughness is 4.
Okay, so 3s.
And we have 1,
That's
2,
a very
3,
cocked. So 2.
2. So they have, what's the AP minus of that?
Minus 1.
Minus 1, so that goes to a 6 to a 5. 5 up save. Make neither of them.
And
Reduce
then
the
they're straight
damage.
3 damage each.
So 2 damage apiece, and that is 4. And then did I just
Wow.
ignore almost all of them except for 1 wound?
That's a nice roll.
We'll put this on one of them. I'm not sure which one. Obviously not the Primus.
Okay. 2 ways.
So the Predator is firing 2 las cannons into this. 2 las cannons into this. I shouldn't get this confused. Firing at the truck
At
first.
the truck. 2 las cannons.
2
Both
hits.
hit, 'cause I didn't move.
Wounding on
3s.
3s. That is
1.
1 wound. 1, it's got a 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, oh no, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, then a 6. Alright, 6 up save. It makes the save.
Okay. You didn't have a save against this one, so I think to be...
No, this one has cover from that one. It didn't have cover from this
okay.
one.
That's true. I think I gave... okay. And then...
2 last cannons. That is a hit
I'm out of
and
range
miss.
for the reroll, so...
Wounding on 3s.
They're
Wounding on 2s.
wounded on 2s. Wound.
Okay. So reducing the damage, I have a 5, which is going to go 3, so 7, no save.
And 5
5,
damage.
so 4 damage. And that is
4 damage.
2 dead. So we'll go ahead and remove this one and this guy who fell over,
Can the...
because it's still going to pass the wound,
I thought that
essentially.
only did that with mortal wounds.
Oh yeah.
I think the
Oh
guy
yeah.
the guy who
so
was...
it's 2 las cannons. It would be 2 and 2 regardless.
I only hit with 1 las cannon.
Oh, so it would just kill one guy.
Yeah, so you just kill 1 guy.
Oh, it's killing the wounded guy then.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. I am so good at this game. Don't mind me.
As much as I would love to see more guys get pulled...
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was 2 las cannons that hit that dealt
No,
damage
I only hit
individually.
with 1 las cannon. I just rolled a high damage roll. Okay. Kind of hoping that this would go away and he could try to charge that guy.
I mean, you could still try to charge the Jackal. What you could do is charge this and this, so you can run into this, kill this, and then consolidate into the Jackal.
Yeah, but then you'll just pull out and...
I mean, they are Genestealers. They're experts at pulling out.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
No, that was worth it. I approve. The Zangor are going to attempt to charge.
Okay, here comes 4 autocannons. Yes, we hit. On a 3. Yeah, we wounded.
Okay, 5 up. No.
Yeah, we killed one. Then the heavy stubber. That is 1 hit. That is not a wound.
So
Charge distance looking like
I
a
am
7
9
or an
inches
8.
away. So
8.
9 inches away, and I get +1 to my charge roll as long as this guy's alive.
Okay.
So
That is a
7.
4, 7, so you
Becomes-
do make
I
it.
just barely make it. I end up exactly 1 inch away.
Did you want to take the difficult charge?
I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going to try to charge that guy,
Okay.
just because it seems fun.
Alright. She's going to shoot her sniper rifle. She is going to miss. These are yours.
Yep.
Can you pass back mine?
Yep, there you go.
Thank you. So she missed.
What do I need here?
Looks like an 8 will do it, because it's a little bit over 8.
And that's not going to do it.
That is double ones.
Yeah, okay.
Was Muse on Minis.
Okay. So we just have this one combat. Go ahead and pile in.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to heroically intervene
That's true. You have characters up there.
and jump down with both characters.
Don't you have to wait until after I... No, you don't. You don't. It's actually part of the charge phase.
Yep. And since I heroically intervened, you cannot charge me.
Right. And you also cut my off of my ability to...
Wrap around.
You actually cut me off of for my 2 attacks.
You did break something.
No, that was broken before the battle.
Okay,
So
I just wanted to make sure.
I'm just marking it because that's the guy that gives me +1
Gotcha,
to my
gotcha.
charge range and advanced rolls. Okay.
They will protect their precious cargo of Skittles.
As they should. Actually, I guess everyone's in range. Cause
They are.
The bases aren't that big. Okay. So they are... Zangor are 2 attacks each. Everybody has the same weapon.
So we have 15 attacks hitting on
Hitting on 3s.
hitting on 3s
Rerolling 1s because they're near the demon prince.
and strength.
Strength is 4.
Okay. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yes, these guys basically have better chain swords.
There's the one right here.
I have a set that's
That is almost everything.
Yeah, 1 miss total.
Wounding on 5s. That is a lot. So we have 4 6-up saves. We make absolutely none, and then rugged construction of a 6+. I will remember this.
And me 2.
Make 2, so down 2.
But you only had 2 left.
No! It's a different phase.
That's true. It is a different phase now because I failed to kill you in the shooting
Do
phase.
I
failed
detonate my vehicle? No, I'm not going to detonate.
You're going to
my
hurt a
vehicle.
lot of your own guys if you do that.
Yeah, but it's really funny. It is.
It is. I just really could not allow that truck to just drive into here and then detonate.
Yeah, it's gonna die. There's 10 guys on board. I won't do the obviously superior strategy of blowing up my own stuff. Looking for 1s. We have 1, 2 slain models.
Okay.
Okay, so does the vehicle actually explode? We didn't actually roll this. It does not. It rolled a 3. So its Skittles, unfortunately, spill out onto the map, and the Zangors start
They're relic hunters.
They're wanting them,
They-
but they have these guys to face.
Yeah. So they actually get.
Are they multi-wound or just single wound? Single wound, right?
They're single.
Okay, knowing that, I'm actually going to use his Rending Claw. I don't think he has to swing with just about anything. Yeah, so he's going to put his 3 attacks into his Rending Claw.
They're basically cooler. They're basically cooler cultists.
Hitting on 3s. That is all 3 hit. Wounding on strength 6, so 4s? No, 3s.
Toughness 4, so 3s.
That is 3 wounds. That's AP minus 4 on both of those. So 3 5-up invulnerable saves. I offered my opponent a truck of Skittles.
The Zangor earned it.
They did earn it.
Okay. 3 5-up. 2 go away.
And now we have the Primus, who actually has a crazy weapon because he makes an additional 4 attacks per weapon. So he
That's
has
cool.
4. So he's going to put them into his... Ooh, do I put them into the Toxic Injector or his sword? I could do 3 into the Toxic Injector and 4 into the actual sword. So we'll do that.
Sounds fun.
So he is hitting on 2+. And he unfortunately does not re-roll anything. So with his strength 4 weapon against their toughness 4, it doesn't matter the minuses or anything, so I'm just going to roll these, needing 4s. And that is 2 wounds,
Okay.
5-up invulnerable saves. And that
Made
is
1 and failed 1.
1 more dead.
I am not taking any of the special guys, so I'll take that guy.
Okay.
Although I think that squad's going away to morale.
Yeah, that is a lot of deaths. So with that, we actually do go into morale phase. So they lost 2. 4, 5, 6, they're fine. These guys are fine. Although they did lose 2 as well. 6, 7, 8, I actually do need to check now.
Okay. So
One of these guys goes away to morale. I'm just going to spend the command point. And
just say no.
And yeah, now I'm good. Because now they're back to 7, so they're fine. I just don't want to lose one of them. So now the Zangor's
Okay.
morale.
The Zangor, we lost 6, and their leadership is 7.
Okay. Let's see.
But with only 4 left, I don't think it's worth the 2 command points to keep them. So,
Okay. Sick. They're gone.
yeah. Goodbye.
And with that, we are going to consolidate and stay absolutely still because I don't want to consolidate into that Demon Prince just yet.
To kill an enemy Psyker.
Are you going to discard it?
How many
Are you-
Psykers do you have?
I have 2.
I'll keep it for now.
Okay, so we move on to
Yes, thank you.
Genestealer Cult turn 2. We have secure objective 4, which is...
4 is...
Where are you? Oh, right here. I'm actually holding it.
Never mind.
Sweet. And secure objective 2, which I also think I'm holding right here.
Yeah, I don't have 2.
Nope, that's 1.
2 must be this one.
Yes, and I'm holding that one. How convenient. Although I want them to move.
Yeah, but you got other guys in the area.
So I'll get back to you at the end of Genestealer Cult movement phase here on turn 2. End of movement phase. The 2 jackals came in over here. This jackal moved over slightly. These guys stayed hidden behind here because they're neophytes.
And they're holding an objective.
These guys came in from the shadows. These guys actually are going to move.
Yeah, they didn't move, actually. Oh, let me move the card out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm just...
They're just going to make sure that they can guarantee this charge. There we go. We'll stay. We're outside an inch. Okay? See? Outside an inch. The Primus, he is going to move up to here. It's risky, but I want him to stay within 6 inches of both. Genestealers came in within 3 inches of everything over there. That is a huge blob of Genestealers. That is honestly terrifying. These guys came in 9 inches away, and now I'm going to spend...
My guy's already dead, they don't care.
I'm going to spend 3 CP for perfect ambush. So, there goes 3.
I'll get a roll.
Yeah, try it.
Nope.
You don't? Okay, actually, do you get to roll per?
Nope, I get one.
Oh.
I get a roll per stratagem you use.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how many CP.
And now these guys are going to move D6. We're going to spend another one. You get to roll.
No, because it's once per.
It's a different stratagem.
Oh, it's once per.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling that.
Nope.
Okay, re-rolling this. Let's get that 6. That's what
it.
I needed.
So
I
what
will
is this?
move them off camera and get back to you with that. And I left
put that
these
over
2 in Deep Strike Reserve. So,
Mainly because we.
yeah, I don't know where to put them.
They can respond to the Terminators.
Yeah, you still have to bring in stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a lot to do. At the end of movement, we have these guys all the way up within 3 inches of that unit and that unit. We have the Genestealers up close to those tanks, that Dreadnought, and basically everything back there. We have all of this, and we have my Magos, who is screaming to his masses. The stars have answered, and now it is our time. Banish these heathens back to the warp from which they came. As he shouts as he shoots lightning down from his hands. Oh yeah, by the way, psychic phase. Okay, the Patriarch is going to cast Might from Beyond onto the Genestealer Cult unit there. It is a warp charge value of 7. And we just got a 9.
Okay, I am definitely going to attempt to deny that.
Ahriman is attempting to deny it.
And
Does not.
6 becomes 7, so not good enough. Okay.
So that Genestealer unit just got 1 additional attack and 1 additional strength.
They don't need it.
The Magos is going to fire his unlimited power into the Demon Prince.
The Demon Prince
Looking
will
for
deny it.
a 5. Getting a... Wow. Getting an 11.
Well, it's not like I might as well try.
4 inches outside of deployment.
Okay.
At least 4
So that is... Is that
mine is
that's
right here.
D6, right?
This is a smite.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's you get D6 mortal wounds.
Holy cow. 5 mortal wounds right off of that, down to a wound.
That seems good.
My turn.
Going into the shooting phase, we are going to take the well, my favorite sniper on her blue bike with her relic sniper rifle is going to fire into Armin.
You don't want it to be seen.
Because
Probably the right choice. Yeah.
so hitting on a 3+ for moving.
Yeah, I'll probably move him to the edge.
Because if you want it from the edge, and if it's
How many command
prone,
points do you have left?
I have 1 command point left.
You do it the other way, it doesn't.
How good is the weapon?
D3 wounds and a mortal wound. I'm gonna, yeah, you know what? I'm spending my last CP. I want her to hit something. She hits. Does she wound 2 becomes 4? She does wound. AP -2.
So he's using his 3-up invul.
Okay.
I don't have any really big guns.
Or not.
Do you want to spend a CP?
How many wounds is it?
D3.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
For the most
I
part,
have a lot of
anything that you
CP I haven't
use,
used. So.
will likely die.
There.
He makes it.
General rule.
So next I'm just going to do the 2 Jackal Alphuses into him as well. So they're both hitting on 3s. That is a 5 and a 5. Looking for those sweet 6s. That's double 1. They both miss. Okay, good job, girls. Next up, we have a ton of hand flamethrowers. And I'm going to do these off camera.
There's too many of them.
Because there is like 20 here.
Yeah.
There is 10 here. There's a lot.
There's too many to do them all.
I'll just get back to you with the results. Or saving throws. So from the hand flamers from here rolling in, we needed 6s. We got 7 of them. That is insane. So 7 saves.
Yep, need to make them all.
And
He's dead.
is dead.
1. No, 2. There's another one. He's
Yep.
dead 2.
So the Demon Prince dies to hand flamethrowers. Worth it. So the first 4 shot into them and killed 3 of them. And now we have 12 D6 shots into that unit right there. That is a lot.
Check the last site.
So in total, adding it up, that is 50 hits.
Against these guys.
So we have 15 wounds against them, looking for 2-up saves. And that is
I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
So 4 of them died to hand flamethrowers.
Yeah.
So 4 dead from that unit, leaving 6.
Good. He makes a dodge. You can change his facing, do whatever you want.
And now the Genestealers are going to shoot. And now they're done. And now the Broodlord is going to shoot. And now I remembered that he's called the Patriarch.
I was like, they get Broodlords?
Yeah, actually I do have a pistol on him.
Sure.
So on a 3+,
Yep.
he hits. On a 2+, he wounds. AP -1, I think.
Okay, damage.
Damage like 1.
Okay, so I just end up at a 3-up save.
Yep.
See and cover things.
You don't care. Okay. And with that, we're going to go into assault phase.
Okay.
So this unit here is going to charge this, the Hellbrute, and that Sorcerer.
Okay.
So let's just do the Overwatch off camera.
Yeah.
From the Overwatch of the Heavy Flamethrower, we lost 5 of them.
And then I have 2 Warp Flamers.
Uh-oh.
That give me a total of 6. 1.
We just lost another 6.
He'll take a shot.
And then the pistol is 1.
This is strength 3.
From last turn.
Alright, wounding on 4s. No wounds.
And then I have 2 bolters.
Okay.
And the Soul Reaper Cannon.
Holy cow, that is so much damage.
Well, that's why they have Flamers. No hits from the bolter. And then Soul Reaper Cannon, 1 hit.
Okay.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. That's AP -3, so that's just it's gotta be
Just
it.
gonna liquefy 1.
Yep.
Actually, we'll take 1 that's really
And
far
then
away.
the only thing I have left, and he's in range to do it, so we may as well, is the plasma pistol.
Okay, overcharging?
No.
Are you sure?
Probably. Yep. Okay. So then
See, you would have died. Would have been good.
He can reroll.
so you're going to be
Okay. And that is a 4.
So he misses. Which I forgot about for these guys. I probably
Okay, let's check their charge distance. They get +1 for the 4-armed Emperor.
Yeah,
That is
10 inches.
10.
So
Nice.
11, because you said.
Yep.
You got the +1.
There's the dog and
So yeah,
So this is what the charge looks like afterwards. We charged in. There's not many of us left, but it is totally worth it. Next, we're going to have the Aberrants over here charge into them.
I am armor 3.
We get 8 inches. 8 actually becomes 9 because of the Cult Creed. And now we have the Primus declaring everything over here.
spin a new order.
He is going to get 8, so he is
pretty
going
much get
to
to
Stay
rush into
Shift that way
here.
just slightly so that the dog won't be able to see me next turn.
We have the Abominant charging into him, yes.
Where I was.
He, wait,
I'm gonna prop in that radar.
that is cocked.
Dog and
So that is a 1, but that is still cocked.
2 inches, not too far.
This
That's totally fine.
4-inch charge. It
No, you
actually,
can definitely get to this guy at least.
yeah, it does make it regardless. So we'll
Yeah.
put him
I'm not trying to
here,
move much, I'm just trying to move.
and now we have these aberrants charging into everything over here, and they are going to make it with an 8.
Yep. So we'll have.
Luckily,
a
this
potion
mat
of
actually
the
does
Sixfold
help with
Foundry.
pre-measuring.
That's true.
So I need
So
18.
it makes doing this kind of stuff really easy. The Genestealers are going to declare this as their charged targets, and then I'm going to consolidate into these.
Yeah, that works.
Nah, screw it. We're going to charge them too.
Okay, I get overwhelmed.
17, I'm fine. Dog's got
So, okay. So 4 las cannons from him.
Just do 6 las cannons into them.
This one gets to reroll 1, so unfortunately
okay.
I have to do it separate.
All right. That is maybe 1. I can't
Nope.
see it.
It was
Okay.
a 1, but it was cocked.
Okay.
And then 2 lance cannons from the other one, rerolling 1s. I get 8
One
hit.
hit.
And then 2d3 shots,
sevens because I wasn't covered.
That is
4 shots.
and
Well, that
wow.
that 2 hits and 2 cocked dice.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
All right. So
So
2 las cannons.
1 lance cannon, 2 auto cannons.
Okay.
So lance cannon,
I'm
2
gonna
up.
move into close combat with this.
Wound 5 up.
2 inches towards.
Eats 1.
and then toughness of them was probably 4.
4.
So 3 ups.
That
Two
is
wounds.
2.
Arrows, you can hit me in close combat.
5 up.
You can choose to shoot me on the way in.
1 dies. So
I
black.
do not have martial arts.
Okay. Then their
And
charge
that's it.
distance.
You didn't declare anything into Armon, right?
Oh no, they are going into our
Okay,
one
so he
too.
also gets a
Moving into
pistol.
close combat right now.
Rerolling 1s? Okay.
So we get a 4-inch charge. Wow. Well,
That's enough to get at least these 2, and you probably get everything but Armon.
yeah, but I can consolidate into him.
Yes.
That's what that looks like after the charge. We have a bunch into this one, a bunch into this one. Though I'm not going to try to jump over this.
Yeah. Armon is going to heroically intervene.
Wait, I'm not done charging.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He is going to charge into the Hell Brute, and that's pretty much all he can make it to. And this, because if he can run that, he can make
If you get
it.
a good roll, yeah.
5?
I don't think you make it.
No, even with a 6, he's not going that far. He can't re-roll, so that is it for the charging, your heroic intervention, going into them.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to choose the Genestealers first,
of course.
and we are going to pile into Armin.
Because they did declare the charge into them.
So we're going to try to get about 4 into him, maybe 5. Looks like we can get 5. Alright, this is going to take a while with one hand. Okay, so we got 4 into Armin, we got a few into him, but they're going to go into this instead. And then the rest are going to go into this, aside from 2 that are going into him, maybe 3. We'll check. So we're going to start with the 4 against Armin. So that is a ton of attacks, because I boosted them. And they have the buffs from the Patriarch is too far away now. Oh well. We do actually have the Primus there, though.
Yeah, he's over here.
So the Primus actually makes the Genestealers hit on 2s.
Nice.
So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm going to pick that one up that I couldn't roll. So,
Oh no, this is me.
3,
You
and
got
then,
there's another one. Yep, there you go.
okay. Let's get this dead pile out of the way.
Yeah.
And then I'm Strength 5, your Toughness on 3s, looking for 6s.
Specially stripped.
So the 6s are AP minus 4.
Okay, I have a 3 up in mill save, so I don't care about your AP.
Okay, and that was actually pretty bad. We had 5 misses.
You have a 2 right there.
Yeah. So we have 6 wounds.
Okay.
Oh no, I succeeded. That's the roll.
Yep, I'm
Okay, so
taking my
18 is-
invuln for all
Okay.
of these.
Where it's located.
It's map 3.
And that is 1 wound.
1 fail. So
So basically. we
Okay,
have
so
discovered
after
first
all of the attacks with the Genestealer cult, we dealt 6 wounds to that,
to see if we've like
2 wounds to that
no,
one,
4 wounds to that one.
4 wounds to that one,
1 wound
1
to
wound to
Armon.
Armon, and nothing to the Hellbrute. So now we're going to move on to...
Well, I'm going to spend 2 command points and cut in with somebody. I just
Okay.
haven't quite decided who yet. Exalted Sorcerer has 4 attacks base,
I'm gonna bump it.
+1 for 2 swords.
Okay. Hitting on 3s, I'm
Hitting on
assuming?
2s.
Hitting on 2s, wow.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. He is a Chaos Lord and Psyker in 1.
Nice.
Uh,
So all hit.
I'll hit. He is only strength 4, so this is the area arm.
Now you are swinging at the Acolytes, right?
Yes, at the Acolytes, because they haven't gone yet.
And they are T3.
Okay, so wounding on 3s. That I would, yeah. If you were higher leadership, I would be. So 4 wounds.
AP minus?
AP -3,
No save.
and D3 wounds each if it matters. But I
No,
always does.
they're just die.
Yeah.
So with those guys dead, the Abominant is going to go ahead and move
You
up.
can move towards that ladder to go up to it.
And he's going to swing. Oh wait, he boosts everybody around him. Well, he barely boosts them. They'll pile in. He is going to swing at
Have no choice but
Armin. So he has 3 attacks. He's going to use his Power Sledgehammer, and it is hitting on 4s with the sledgehammer, and he misses twice. Good. Oh wait, no, he's getting +1 to hit for the Primus, and he is wounding on 2s.
So 1 wound. Okay. 3 up invul.
Yep. I cannot see that. That is a 5 up, so he is fine.
And I did forget his disc gets to swing right after he swings, so I do get 1 more attack with him.
Okay,
Hitting on a 2.
that is a hit.
It's strength 4.
Toughness 3, so 3s.
Fails roll. Okay.
Okay, so now we'll do probably the aberrants. So next up we have the Acolyte Hybrids into the Sorcerer right there. Acolyte Hybrids have 2 attacks, 3 attacks for the Commander, so that is 4, 6. This many attacks. They're getting +1 to hit. At least I hope I'm doing that right. Watch me be doing this wrong the entire time. Add 1 to the hit rolls for attacks made by cult units in the fight phase whilst they are within 6 inches of him. They are definitely within 6.
I don't think you've done anything wrong there. So there you go.
Okay.
So
Hitting on 3s or 2s?
unless you want to get
I'm
off
guessing
the
they're
ladder,
normally
above the
4.
ladder, which is
They are hitting on 2s.
Better than I thought.
So all hit. They are hitting with rending claws, looking for
I'm
so
tough as 4.
6s. So 4s and 6, 4 up.
I see a 6.
This
2 6s.
wasn't.
I see 2 6s.
And we have 3 additional wounds, so a total of 5. I'm assuming you have invulnerable saves.
He has a 5 up, but what's the AP?
-1.
So I'll take the 4 up armor. That's better.
Okay, so 2 5 ups, or 3.
So
So 2 wounds
2
from
wounds.
that.
Yo, these are mortal, right?
Yep.
Oh, they're not
No,
mortal.
no, 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 no. Not mortal. Not mortal.
They're, yes, so I'm going to take a
Invulnerable.
5 up save on those. So I made 1 save against for the armor saves. So I rolled it crap.
nothing yet.
I had just thought they were mortal wounds. So
So did I.
So I'm
when you
happy
said
to
it.
get an invul
Before you get
save.
there.
And I make 1. So I take a total of 3.
Okay, so what just happened is 3 armor saves were taken, 2 were failed. 2 invulnerable saves were taken, 1 was failed.
I'm not here.
Okay,
And he has 2 wounds left.
and now we'll move in with the aberrants.
I have to put it over here because I can't. Well, I guess I can.
It's just,
It's right there.
no, it's just the second half of
Next up we have the aberrants with power picks versus the Hellbrute right there. We are going to be using their power picks, and I think that they can use their attacks with their Rending Claw. Yep, they can make additional attacks with their Rending Claw as well. So these are just the picks.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s. That is all but 2. Strength of this weapon is Strength User, so Strength for 5.
Toughness 7.
So looking on 5s. That is... Why couldn't I roll that with my claws?
This camo token?
So we're at 5 so far.
5 invulnerable saves.
Oh,
Or
what's the AP on these?
AP is -2.
Okay, so 5 ups.
Okay, do you want to just do those right now? Because this will change.
What's the damage on these?
Damage is D3.
Okay, so 5 ups. So 2 get through.
Okay.
can't see you go first.
So 2d3. That is 3.
3. Okay.
And then I have 5 of them, so 5 Rending Claw attacks.
And so he still has the second part of his skill, right?
Hitting on twos.
So reveal the second part.
Oh, no. So,
Looking for fives. That is 1 at AP -1.
Do they normally hit on twos, or is it 2 because of the primes?
2 because of the Primus.
I was just curious on that.
it's
And failed.
That is 1 more wound on him. Okay. Now we have the Aberrants with the Power Hammers.
Yes.
Okay, time for the Aberrants with Power Hammers.
So if you're
Hitting on 3s. They normally would be hitting on 2s, but they are getting -1. So, take care. 2. And
basically 10.5.
we got a bunch of hits, and these are wounding on 2s because strength 10. And we are going to roll 3 ones, but the rest
That's a lot. Yeah.
is going to deal some serious damage. So that's 4, 8, 9.
Okay. And you said these are not damage 1 weapons.
No, these are damage insane.
So I have a 5-up invuln save.
You can jump your entire, or you can.
And that is...
That is a cocked die.
If you have to come off the
So
ground.
1,
Yeah,
2,
you can literally
3,
come
4,
off like,
5, 6 fails, and I think I had 6 guys left.
So
Yep,
you can
there we go.
literally come off.
So that wipes them out, and that leaves the Primus to go and do Primus things.
I mean, he can attack the Hellbrute if he really
yeah.
wants to.
That high up.
The Hellbrute's down to how many? 4 wounds?
He has 4 wounds left. Yes.
You know what? Why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
We're also gonna pile into him anyway. Actually, no, leave him still. Leave him back where he is, because I'm just gonna pile in around him.
Okay.
And protect him.
Yeah, because I would try to kill him.
So, I think that leads to your attacks back.
Yes. Well, it doesn't really matter the order I do them in, so I'm just gonna start with the E.
So, Hellbrute into the Aberrants,
He
hitting
gets
on
4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
You'll come into
Rerolling
That is
1s,
all
which doesn't
hits.
matter.
you back if you're staying in my
wounding
back
on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
stay out of his line. Like this guy's line.
Okay, that is 4 wounds.
Minus 3 AP,
Basically,
So I get no save against it.
and each attack does an automatic 3 damage.
So it does an automatic 2 damage
Oh, that's true.
because of my ability.
up enough to see that guy.
And I need to read stuff real quick. No, but I do get to avoid damage. So they have an ability that reduces, and then on a d6, on a 5, I ignore it.
Okay.
So they have a feel no pain. So that was 4 hits,
4 hits.
that deal 3 each.
3 each.
Okay, so the first one of 4 is going to kill 1.
Okay.
Second one
Actually, no.
is going to kill 1. The third one is going to kill 1. And the fourth one is going to kill 1. Okay, so
he kills 4 guys. Yep.
1 guy is remaining. Just leave the guy up front.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh no. That's much better. That makes sense.
so that is 4 dead.
Okay. And then Armon gets to go.
Okay. So
Actually, I guess he's the last one to go. He'd like to try to kill that guy if he can.
Yep.
So he has
Didn't Armand heroically intervene?
yes.
Okay.
that's them +1.
So he has 3 attacks, 4 attacks,
Alrighty.
hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s,
So that is 3 hits so far. 4 hits.
and then strength 6.
Toughness of which are you shooting at? The
that guy.
Abominant.
Yeah.
The Abominant, I think, is toughness 5. I want to say. T5.
Okay, so it's wounding on 3s.
Okay. That is 3 wounds.
Okay.
AP minus.
Minus 1.
Okay. So damage.
3 straight damage each.
Okay, so that was 3 damage. So the first one, he ignores 1 of it, so he takes 2 so far. The second one, he's taken 4, which I think this is about to kill him. He dies, and he is dead. Alright, pass me the Abominant. That'll teach you for being unpainted. Okay.
And then I guess Armand's disc will hit a Genestealer, I guess.
Alrighty.
Hitting on 2s with a reroll.
That's a 1. That's a hit.
It is strength 4 because it's base strength.
Okay. That is a
No
wound.
AP on that.
So move first.
It kills 1.
Always get in the habit.
Take it from the farthest back. Yeah.
Because if you
There we go.
for right now, you said
Okay.
Alright, so now I just have to do my pile-ins and whatever.
And we're in because you only got 1 guy
Okay,
there.
so
I'll swing at the Genestealers.
before I pile in, that guy gets to swing again.
Because he went crazy.
Okay. Hitting the Genestealers on 4s.
No,
or on
threes.
threes.
Yep.
So it's 3 hits and
He's going to
2 wounds.
2 5-up invulnerable saves. That is 2 dead. You can just pull them from,
Like right here?
yeah. And then the aberrants are going to move into combat and surround him, just trying to be safe. So we have some leaderships to do, and I need to figure this one out. So the these guys are dead.
Yeah, that unit's just. You still got a couple left. I don't think there's any chance you can survive.
No,
so I
you
spent
can-
2 command points.
No, they're gone.
Okay.
The other aberrants with the hammers, they are completely fine for the most part. Yeah, they're completely
I don't think
fine.
they took any wounds, actually.
And then the Genestealers took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 6, of course. Oh, that is lovely.
So now if you
6
don't
is
want to-
9, so that is... Okay, so 6, 11, so 2 of them die, so just pull them away from, not away from Armin, because but just in between models.
Like here,
Yeah,
and say this guy.
yep,
Okay.
perfect. Just to keep unit coherency and everything.
And this guy should stand up because.
Okay, and then that is it for morale on my turn. And that ends Genestealer Cult turn 2. And we do secure both of our objectives. So, start of your turn, you do have morale.
Yes, I have to deal with the morale on these guys. They are, but their leadership I think is 8, so it's not.
Yeah, they're
too
probably
bad.
insane.
Leadership 8, 7, win yet, so we're fine.
Yep, okay. And now, the start of your turn, draw your objectives. You get 2 for this turn.
I get 1 more because I already had Witch
Oh, yeah.
Hunter. Assassinate. If at least 1 enemy character is destroyed this turn.
That's not impossible.
And I get this guy right there.
Mine still
Yep.
gets,
Although that aberrant should be in front of him.
Okay, so no, because
This guy?
Yeah.
so this is something.
It's so that he should be completely surrounded.
Yeah.
This is a weird caveat.
Okay.
I mean,
And
However,
that is it. So, movement phase, Thousand Suns, turn 2.
yeah, I really got to think about this.
End of movement phase, the tanks got locked in combat. These guys moved up over here. The Rubrikai moved up over. Halberd is locked in combat.
The Terminator Sorcerer moved up with the Rubrikai as well.
Okay. Armin and the Sorcerer on Discs moved up over here to smite. Actually, that guy is closer
so
to
if
him.
you drop prone,
Yeah, but only Smite has to hit the other powers they have can pick the target as long as it's range.
so it's no longer blocked.
So
Over here we had the Terminators drop in. Say hello.
So that's actually
okay.
because I'm prone.
Do I want to Smite or do I want to take the risk on the other one?
okay, so
Go for a smite.
No, I think I'm gonna take the risk on the other one just because it's. I don't think it has to target the closest model.
Okay.
It does not have to be the closest model. It's just anybody, any unit within 24 inches.
okay,
So you move.
So he is gonna target your bike with the
So
relic.
you know dodging. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try and dodge
It is warp
9.
charge 7,
I'm looking for a 9.
and that is definitely a fail.
That is not a 9. That's PAL 13.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. He's done.
PAL 13.
Actually,
Smite from that guy into
that's
the
just-
aberrants.
Actually, he might have it. He has another power, so I'm just gonna see if the other power makes more sense right now.
Okay. He is going to heal, apparently.
Well, I gotta look to see if he's in range. 18 inches.
Healing Armin.
No. Actually, with all that, he's not. The Hellbrood is not going to survive that, so he's not going to heal because he can't reach the guy I want to heal.
Okay.
So he's going to smite.
So
Which has to
I've got 8 orders.
that
and then
schmuck.
on a regular order over here.
9 goes off. You take a mortal wound.
First
Okay.
order, I'm going to spend.
And on a 5+, I ignore it.
Discover shoot. Because
Yay, feel no
apparently
pain.
this thing-
Okay, and then
Do you know what discover
the
shoot is?
Terminator
So
Sorcerer.
you can see line of sight to a token. You can declare as one full skill. Discover shoot. So my first.
Okay, the
I
power.
succeed on
Smite.
discover.
Oh, I should do it in the other order, but oh well. Smite
7.
goes
If I
off.
fail,
So that's D3 into
so
that
as
squad.
a
Yep.
demo token, you are making the bet. Am I going to
2.
fail? Or do
2
you
5-ups.
want to pop out and shoot me or do something?
Takes both and 1 dies. So go ahead and kill this one.
And then Weaver of Fates on the Dreadnought.
Okay.
Giving it a 5-up impulse.
13. So I'm going to be.
10 goes
That
off.
is a 10. I'm gonna not deny it.
So I'm going to be +3 up
So-
to 16. -3 because of camo.
Okay, and then
So I'm going to be looking.
Does this guy have an invul save?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Or do you want to check?
My power's got. He is going to cast Death Hex on the Genestealers.
Okay.
I feel like that's the better.
Warp charge of
If you
8.
reveal yourself, it's really good for me.
I'm going to command point that 1.
Okay.
7, I succeed. But I mean, that's a 50-50 shot, either way.
Going to a 10. Now that gets rid of their
Invul
invulnerable
save. They
save.
cannot take an invul save until my next psychic phase.
Rating, you don't get to shoot.
There's not much going to shoot at them, but there's only a little bit of combat. I'm okay with that.
This is
Yeah.
out 4. There's 4 because I've dealt
And then he's going to smite.
3,
Okay.
ballistic
Which-
skill 12, so plus 3.
That guy's the closest.
15.
Yep.
Minus 6.
That is a 1.
It is a 1 and a 6.
9.
So that is a 7.
So it's D3.
Is that the last psychic power
only
being
one
cast?
No, Ahriman's got 3 powers to go.
Yeah, go for it.
The POW on it is a
1 wound.
14.
Okay, so he's down a wound. I'm just going to move him here. He's falling over a lot.
Okay, Ahriman is going to start with temporal manipulation.
What does that one do?
That is going to heal this guy, who's down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
It heals him D3 on a, I think it is a warp charge of 6. Over here,
You get it, so D3.
6. So 3. So he is completely healed.
Oh, that's kind of a pickle.
Put anything in it.
Is it the infinity one?
And then Ahriman is going to smite.
Alright, and he can cast 3 this
He can
time?
cast 3.
Okay.
So 6, it goes off. Do
Okay.
you want to try to deny that? It is a 7 because Ahriman gets a +1.
20.
Yeah, don't want to. It's fine.
Alright.
Okay.
D3?
I've done anything.
3.
Oh, that's
It's just rolling well.
4 wounds on him so far.
And then Ahriman will Infernal Gaze him for the final power.
Okay.
And 7 becomes an 8. It goes off.
So 8, we're going to try to negate that. We do not.
Yep. So I'm
4
gonna
ups,
idle.
2 mortal wounds.
I think he just
I think
died.
he took 6.
He has 6 wounds. He is unfortunately dead.
Okay.
Drop a mine. It just goes down. It's not
And that's from the other guy, not overcharged.
Into these guys?
It's the only target because I can't shoot these guys.
Yep.
15. Yeah.
That is a 4.
13 plus
And strike 7.
That is no
And
wound.
then Ahriman on a 2. That's very
cocked.
cocked. On a 2.
That's a hit.
Roll 13.
And it is strength 4.
So wounding on 3s.
So 9's a crit, so that's an automatic.
Wounds AP -2.
So that becomes a 6. And they don't make it, so one guy just explodes.
Yep. Okay.
He's going to.
Next we're,
Can't walk that way.
because this guy is the farthest away, so I'm gonna let him shoot next.
Gun.
Okay.
Only ready gun.
So he gets 4 shots because he's a Terminator.
Alright, roll it over here.
Yeah, 'cause he's not camo.
He does not. He's not in range to get a reroll.
So that is 2 3 hits.
And
On
1 on
3s.
3s.
Yes. Yes. So mine
2.
goes off.
That is
Again, AP
2.
I'm gonna
-2.
hit you with a flamethrower.
Anyway.
I'm gonna eat the mine.
Nothing.
So you got a free shot. It's uncontested.
So 1 and actually,
Yeah, you're probably better off taking these guys.
Plus 3, minus 3.
let's take those 2.
So now that guy is now out of range. This guy is not.
Basically,
He is
the
not,
best way that
he
this
is
game
not.
has been described to me is it's the price is
And
right.
he is. Okay, so that drops me
You know what I
to
mean? Well, what's the price is right?
4
So what's your
bolters
target
and a Soul
number?
Reaper cannon.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the Soul Reaper
But you know, when
first
you,
because
like,
that's
guess the exact number, they give you
these guys. The rest of these guys
$100.
move, so it's only the Soul Reaper's the better gun.
You got a crit.
So I'm gonna-
an automatic wound. The crits cancel out crits.
2
And then
hits.
when you're rolling armor, you always want to have
Wounding
more
on
armor
3s?
than-
Wounding on 3s, yes. Strength 5, AP -3.
No
So your
saves.
ballistic skill.
So we will go ahead and kill off this guy and this guy.
Which I think will leave the bolters no target. That bolter.
5.
Yes. Okay.
I hit you with a
So, and then these guys here, because they're a little closer and a little taller, so they can still see him. So I still get to shoot with these guys.
Okay.
And I'm off the table.
So that would be. Oh, these guys haven't. No one's died in them yet.
And you have
So I get 12 shots.
Wow, that's insane. Okay.
Yeah, you've only done 1 wound to them because you've been busy killing other stuff.
Well, I didn't really kill
Fire is
anything.
1 dice, but you have to, if you fail, you just
That doesn't count.
mimetism. Your
Okay,
camo is now burned
so these
down
are
to
hitting
mimetism.
on 3s. They have no benefit. So hitting on 3s, and I don't any 6s. I don't need to roll the rules with.
Okay.
Because it's a template.
This is an unusual thing where they don't get benefits. Usually they have that bonus from some. And they're strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Keep rolling until it goes out, or hits the monster.
No.
Keep rolling.
Okay.
So 6 AP -1 saves.
So 6 normal 5-ups.
If that would have failed, he's off the board. You see what I mean? It's like
That
you stop, drop,
is
and rolling
3 of them. So we'll go ahead and
How much is
pull
left in the squad?
2 guys.
Okay, well that's unfortunate because that means the Terminators have to shoot them.
so
Yep.
'Cause I didn't get enough guys to.
Do you want to just save time and just
Sure.
remove 'em?
Why don't we just remove them? Because they're not going to survive the Terminator shooting.
no?
Okay, that's my shooting phase. Because yeah, nobody here has pistols that can shoot in this combat. So
Those 2 can assault. So combat.
no, they can't. Yeah, they can't assault.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I heard can. I misheard you. Okay, I'm gonna let the Hellbrute swing first.
Yep.
again for
He gets 4 attacks. He is gonna. No, wait. Are these not
Swinging at the abominants with hammers.
he's gonna go into
That is
all hit?
all hit.
And
2s. That is
3 wounds.
3 wounds, and these deal flat 3.
they are flat 3 damage. Yeah.
All right,
AP
first one.
-3. Oh, wait, you don't care about that.
Second one.
1 order left.
Come on. Third one. You know, I see people fast these all the time, and I can't pass them at all.
robot.
So 3 of them just die.
Yep, and then I'm assuming you don't care to spend the command points to cut in before the Predators
No,
go.
it's I choose now.
Oh yeah, because I didn't charge. Yes. That's
Yep. So I'm gonna choose the Genestealers.
Well, if you had to spend command points, you wouldn't.
Yeah. So we got 2 more saves at -4, so no saves against those, and then 3 normal. It's down to what?
It's down to 1 wound after these, so it has to pass all 3 saves to survive.
Okay, and
And it does actually, because you're only AP -1
it survives it.
with 1 wound.
Now I need to put that other 1 Genestealer into it,
Yes.
and then the 2 against the
you got
other
this
one.
guy over here. Yep.
All right, so still 4 attacks. Going into that Predator. Actually, it's completely inefficient at this point. I'll put these into the other one, because it keeps my Genestealers alive. So we got 12 attacks against the other Predator,
Okay.
Or outside 8
hitting on 2s.
my Spitfire, or not my Spitfire, my
Okay.
Spitfire. So that means
Looking for 5s and 6s.
I see 2 6s.
2 6s, 3 5s.
Okay, so the 2 6s knock him to 3.
do you have Nemesis?
So as long as he passes 1 save, he
So I'm
survives.
just looking for 12
On 4s,
and then
1.
You're gonna be looking
Both
for
Predators are at 1.
whatever you
Of course they're at 1. Okay, next up we have the 3 Genestealers into the Dreadnought.
Yes.
So 12 attacks into him. Looking for 2s. Then looking for 5s and 6s.
both of those
I see.
That is 2, 3, 4 6s.
So he's dead. Oh, wait, I do get invul saves.
Yep,
'cause
and
of my
then
psychic
1
powers.
normal.
Okay.
So invo saves.
So 4 invuls,
5 up.
5 up. He's still here.
And then 1 normal.
4 up.
This might kill him. Does he die?
Oh, you've got the other impetuous.
You have all
I
of
have
those
4
other attacks coming.
That's true. That's true. And he's already swung this turn. So 6 up. Does he blow?
Okay.
Like all impetuous have to be used.
He blows.
Oh my god, he explodes. Of course he does.
So that is.
Either direction around that to get to the post.
D.
Oh no.
So that one's gonna die. This one is not. This one's out. But this one might blow and kill that one.
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
So D3 mortal wounds into
The Primus first.
Sure, we'll do the Primus first.
Okay, that
takes
is
2.
2 into him.
If you go this
Now the Aberrants.
Yep, the big squad.
Yep. That is 1, 1 5 up.
This battle, and then one
That's 1 wound on a guy.
Yep, and then the other aberrant takes 3.
He against him. Feel no pain? He takes a wound. He's down to 1.
And the Genestealers
thought was
take 1.
So 1 guy just gets removed.
That guy seems to be
Yeah, that's fine.
okay. And then Armon
like so have her come around the corner.
was in range, takes 1.
And
And then the Predator.
The Predator
back there
D6
dies.
does the Predator blow
Oh my god.
because this
Watch,
Predator it
watch it explode.
doesn't matter how many wounds it takes, it dies. On a 6, that's a 2.
Okay, it dies.
I'll be Birch 3
Perfect.
and I'll be looking for 12.
Oh, and the Dreadnought's removed.
Yes, yeah, he is.
Okay.
I was kind of waiting for everyone to pile away from him, and then I could be easier to pick up.
Sorry, I should have done that first. Alright, so I'll do my consolidations. So, after consolidation, we moved all up into this thing. We moved these guys slightly closer to them.
What, do these guys actually have to move? Because they aren't the ones who actually killed the...
They do because they were part of the combat.
Oh, see, I thought it was only the unit that actually killed them got to move. That's what
I'm
I was
not
told.
sure, actually. Let's check that. Okay, so this unit doesn't actually get to, so we'll just move them back a little bit. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
if
matter,
move them.
they can charge if they want to.
Okay, and with that, you score...
I scored 2. I got Witch Hunter and Assassinate. I killed a character who was a Psyker.
Nice.
So I scored both of my points. And I got the Warlord.
Yeah, you did. So we have this over here. We have these guys, but we also have 2 more units coming in.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't think I can get
top of
where,
turn
like,
3,
edge
we have Kingslayer, Kill Armon,
Shouldn't be that hard for you.
Psychological Warfare, that's pretty much impossible.
What is that one?
Make you fail a morale test. And Advance. Score 1 victory point if there are no units in your deployment zone.
I don't think I have any in your deployment zone.
No, mine.
Oh, you have to come out of your deployment zone.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, with those objectives, we really have to think this one through. Where do I want to throw my powers? Where do I want to throw my sniper rifles? I kind of want to kill Armon, and
I think you can.
it's not that hard of a kill if I just move up a little bit and away from them.
You also have all this right here.
Yeah,
I think you'll be able to do it.
but there's also this Terminator unit. They have, what, 3 wounds apiece?
2 wounds apiece.
2 wounds apiece? Okay. It's not too bad, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so end of movement phase. These guys are coming in. I just haven't put them down yet. I moved up the Aberrants to surround those 2 units. I moved up one of the Jackals here, and the other 2 over here. This unit behind protecting them. He stayed still, looking over the battlefield, getting ready to snipe them with some smite. And, yeah, we gotta figure out where we're coming in. So, the other unit of Genestealer Aberrants, I messed it up, Acolyte Hybrids, appeared right here because those guys are gonna have to come after something, and once they get closer, I can move out and assault them.
15. Goes down.
Over here, these guys appeared behind a wall within 9 inches of them.
Okay.
Or just outside of 9 inches. And yeah, we're going to go into smite 'em up phase.
Sure.
So
Is he
smite,
within range? It's only 18 inches for...
he should be. I measured it just a second ago. Never mind, he's actually not in range. I thought his smite was 24, so he's just gonna hide. Like down here. Like,
Probably good call. So I was going to put a lot of shooting into him. Because he was the closest guy.
he is not.
For these guys, he would have been.
He is not.
Who's closer?
There's a guy right here at the bottom.
Because if I want to...
There's a dude right here.
I still would have smited him then.
You would have to get to him.
My smite is 24 inches. If he was up there, I would have been able to.
No, you'd still have to smite this unit.
No, because it's closest you
Oh
can
yeah,
see.
you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, shooting phase, because, well, actually there's no real shooting either. Yeah, there is. There's 3 Jackals into
Yeah,
them.
there's those 3 guys, yeah. Oh, all at the Terminators?
Yeah.
They're going to move...
Okay, so
Spend an order.
Jackal Alphys is going to fire into this unit. She hits on a 3. She has the relic. She hits. Wounding on a 4. Oh, okay. Oh, no, wait, no, she gets +2 to wound, so it's a 5.
Yeah.
So that is
she
a
does-
wound.
Okay. And it does D3, right?
Yep. You do get your invo save.
Well, what's the AP on that?
-2.
So I actually have a 4-up armor, which is better than my info. If it's -2. So I'll take my 4-up armor, which is made.
Alright, next one, hitting on a 3. Misses. And the third one, yeah, we'll still fire into it. That is a hit. And that is a wound.
Okay. It's still AP -2?
Yep.
Okay, so 4 up.
That is a 3, so D3 wounds. That is 1 wound.
Okay.
Monofilament, which is like a lightsaber. So if I
And now we'll just go into combat phase. There is a 9-inch charge here,
Yep.
which I need an 8
would be this one punching.
because of my special abilities, and
you
that
get
is an 8. So they're going to make it, and they can't get overwatched because you can't see them.
Right? Yep.
Yeah, they should be, but I moved the building slightly.
Yeah. Well, there's a here. There's a crack in the wall.
So I'm a more
Okay, and then the next one is going to be the aberrants into... the aberrant of one model is going to assault both of them. Does he make it?
So I'm going to be one
Yes.
Okay. So
With a 12.
and you're going to
So,
be 2 dice.
well, he's gonna fire his plasma pistol.
Overcharge?
No.
Just overcharge it.
No.
Please?
Rolling ones.
Just overcharge it.
Yeah, that's why I don't overcharge it. Arman's gonna throw a crack grenade at him.
Okay. 5 shots?
No, crack grenade is 1 shot.
Oh, okay.
Is 1 shot, but
The other aberrants are going to charge in. They're going to make it.
are you charging
And
both
then
with them?
then the Primus is going to charge in, and he's going to make it. So attacks from the hammers, hitting on 3s.
If the Maverick scope puts smoke here and idles with the rest of the order, you have 3.
All but 2. Wounding on 2s.
So you could still
Oh, did you split these up or these all?
All into Armin.
Okay, so
And that is 4 invulnerable saves.
now I'm just gonna move the other guy so he could have
Yeah.
fought Arma. So, okay. 4 you said?
Yep.
Okay.
And that
He
is
fails 1. What's the damage on these, by the way?
3.
Then I'm gonna have to spend a command point to reroll that.
Okay.
You can literally, if you want.
Okay, he rolls the exact same thing.
All right. So he is gone.
Runs away.
And now we have the aberrant
The other aberrant.
fighting with his pick and his claw, hitting on 2s. That is all hits. That is 1 wound.
Okay. AP on that?
AP minus 2.
4 apart. That either way I end up with a 5 up save. Okay.
And that is a 4, so that is D3. That is D3. 2.
Okay. He has 3. 1 second.
And then we'll move in with the Primus?
He's already in range to swing. So.
So we'll do his 3 normals, and then 4 for the blade itself. Hitting on 2s. His toughness is 4, right?
Toughness 4.
Wounding on 4s. That is all but 1. Head sword has barely done anything. The AP of this is Primus, and this is his toxic injector claw. Always wounds on a 2. Huh. Oops. So it should be 1 more wound in there with the orange one. No, I already pulled it away, so just 1.
So.
This one is minus 1 damage.
Okay, so that's it.
And the
That's
other one is the gift of the Four-Armed Emperor, which is a relic. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is minus 3
Okay.
and 1 damage.
So 4 up against that one.
Fails
And then these are 5 ups.
and fails.
He has 1 wound left. He has 1
Okay.
left. Thankfully he was healed or he would be dead. Because he healed last turn.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so the Genestealers finished off the Predator that was here, and then consolidated into him. He has 5.
I'm just killing that. I'm putting all 5 attacks into that guy.
You're going after the Primus?
Yep.
Okay.
These hit on 2s with a reroll. I don't need the reroll.
All right. And he is toughness 4.
I am strength 8.
Holy cow.
Because you're leadership 9, I get double strength.
Okay. Wounding on 2s. That is
4 at AP minus 3.
He has a... Well, what's the AP minus?
Minus 3.
Minus 3. He has absolutely no save. Roll it. If any of these show up as 2... Oh, he...
So that's a 2. So I can do exactly 5 wounds.
Oh my god, he dies to that.
Everyone, It seems like everyone hates this artifact. I love it. It's my favorite artifact. I do get one more attack with the disc, which I guess I'll put on the one guy with the pick, I guess.
Yeah, the guy with the one wound.
He only has
left.
one wound left, so we'll see if we can take him out. Hitting on 2s with a reroll.
That's hit.
Your toughness is 4, right?
Yep.
Wounding on 4s.
That is a wound.
No AP on this.
5 up normal, rolls a 1, 5 up ignore. He dies.
Okay.
So just find the pick.
I think it's this guy.
Yep. Okay.
Gonna be the lead.
And that ends that combat. Just pile them into him.
Yep.
Just make sure they're all touching terrain, though.
Oh. Okay.
No arrows.
You can do it like that, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
It doesn't matter. I'm pulling. He's leaving the combat.
Yeah, but the reason I want to
Oh
is
yeah.
to get
Oh, I know why
terrain.
you want to be in terrain. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of your guys is wounded, so I'll leave the die.
Okay, and that is... Oh, we still have this combat.
Oh yeah. You guys.
Yeah, I
you
still
move
have to run in.
Yep.
Okay, so we ran into combat there and died with 6. So, needing a 6, 7, 8, 9. You lose one more. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
I mean, you did 4 wounds to me and lost 7 guys.
Oh, I did 5 wounds to you.
No, you did 4. Because, yes, one guy was already wounded.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, you ended up doing 4 wounds.
Alrighty, and that ends it for Genestealer Cult. We did get Kingslayer.
You did get Kingslayer.
Okay, we didn't get Psychological Warfare.
I did. Nope.
And I am going to discard that one.
Doesn't seem likely that.
Advance isn't hard. I can actually get out of my deployment zone at any time.
Yeah.
So I'll hang on to that one as we go into Thousand Suns, turn 3. So what are your
I'm
objectives?
still here. Supremacy. If I
luck.
control any 3 objectives.
Okay.
I might be able to pull that off.
There's one right here.
Yeah, actually, I think I can pull that off because he can just fly up to that one.
2, and then you're
And
holding
I already control one over here.
these are a troop choice also.
Yeah, they won't still be there.
Yeah, I know.
You got your second movement.
Secure objective 1. I think you have one on your side of the.
One is right here, surrounded by like 3
that's-
troops.
And defend objective 4. I think 4 is also on your
4
side.
is right here.
Okay. The Terminators may move towards 4. I haven't decided. It may be worth it because I am behind in points.
Okay,
So-
we'll get back to you after movement phase on turn 3,000 Suns.
Okay.
End of movement phase. These guys shifted around so 2 of them can see the Genestealers, and the rest are just staying here next to the objective. These guys retreated from combat. These guys stood still while the flamethrower moved up.
And 2 of the bolters also moved because they were out of 24 inches of them.
Ah, okay.
So it's some guys get to double tap, some guys don't.
Okay.
And these guys
Perfect.
pulled out of the combat.
Anyway.
Okay.
So now we go into psychic phase.
Psychics, yes.
He'll die.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with.
Oh wait, and this guy. Wait, did this guy dart all the way over here?
Yeah, he advanced.
Yeah, he's right here.
He advanced that way. Because my original thought was the Terminators to get to here. I was going to use warp time to get them here, but I realized their movement was just too low to pull it off.
Yeah.
Because if they were here, they could just blast into this.
Yep.
But their movement was just too low to pull that off. So, and it would have taken me a command point to pull that off anyway, which I am still going to spend a command point
And you'll be at 0.
to, and I can't, I had even pulled it out and I can't find it. He's going to drop Diabolic Strength, which is sad because it's my favorite power for him, to get Temporal Manipulation and heal himself.
Okay, here comes the 12.
Actually, I'm not going to do that because I need him to Death Hex and Smite.
Okay.
So he is going to
Smite.
I'm going to start with Death Hex
Okay.
because I think that one's more important.
7.
And I'm going to spend a command point because I believe Death Hex is an 8.
So that puts a wound on him. And he'll go.
A command point.
So
That was a 5. So
You get it.
You have him suppress the
So
fire.
they do not get an
So
invulsive.
you're either
Well, that's
3
just
dice on
rude.
a 2,
And now I'm going to smite them.
Well, that is also
you're
rude.
1 dice
8.
on 8.
So I hold them in the
There
other
it
order,
is.
I'd still have a command point. D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
We're within 8.
What?
Just take away the furthest guy.
So we're within 8, but that's going to be
Thank
plus
you.
6.
Okay.
He's going to smite the jackal.
There's a 8.
You take 1.
Okay.
They're 5%
Down to 4.
on every single dice.
And then
So if you think about it this way,
Now we got a smite going in at the Acolyte hybrids,
yeah, they take 1.
and one of them just explodes.
And I was really
technically the 40%
that isn't who I would prefer to hit, but well, smite has to
and it has
hit them. Which is
Smite against them, but this is full-grown smite,
This
right?
is full-grown smite, might wipe him
no,
out.
but this was my last
10.
10. And he gets +1 because it's his first psychic power, makes it an 11. So
So
it's D6.
D6. Roll a
My
1.
last hope of
5.
That is cocked.
well, in this little flasher.
2.
Still kills him,
And
just because it was tilted slightly.
his second power is going to be prescience on these guys.
Yep.
On a 7.
4.
Nope. Okay.
Well, he's at 5, but yeah.
Oh no, it's only on his first power.
Oh, it's only on his
his first power gets a +1.
You know, you told me that twice now.
It's just kind of a weird thing.
Yeah, it is.
And his ballistic
And
skill is 12.
so that actually, because he went, they went. That's my psychic phase. This is into the
So
Genestealer.
bolters into Genestealers.
I do not get any rerolls.
That is weird to say. What is that? 3 hits,
3 hits and 4 wound.
and that is 2 wounds.
Yep.
No AP or
AP -2, and you don't have an invul save.
AP -2. Their base is 5, so no saves. 2 of them die. Pull the furthest for me.
Do you know about
And then the Soul Reaper Cannon, hitting on 3s.
That is 3 hits.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s.
That is 3 of them. What's the
AP
AP?
-3, so
There's
just
3
more dice.
die.
I'm just assuming you'll keep pulling
Yep.
from the back. Okay, that is the.
Need a sorcerer into the same target.
The model has to be off the table. It can't be an unconscious.
That is 3 hits,
Force to wound,
and that is 2 wounds.
and that's just 2 more, AP -2.
Yep. Take those 2. Okay.
And then, now I gotta try to decide.
The other 4 are firing.
These guys are gonna try to finish off these.
Okay.
So I get 8 shots. Prescience failed, I have to remember that. Oh, that's your die.
Stealing my die. Hitting on 3s or 4s?
Hitting on 3s, because I failed the psychic power, which would have made it 2s.
Okay.
So 2 auto wounds and 2 misses.
Okay.
Toughness was 4,
Toughness 4.
so wounding on 3s, strength 5. So 4 saves. AP -1.
They are on terrain.
They are on terrain, so
So 5 up.
You score this, you get.
I will roll all 1s and 2s, and then they're 1 damage apiece.
they're 1 damage apiece. Yep.
You can secure the HP.
And we will ignore
As long as I don't have a model.
and take.
So 1 guy was wounded, so
So
he's
we're
gonna die.
losing 2. So
You're
let's
losing
pull
2.
this guy.
Highly probable that that's within 8, but if you clear him.
Okay.
Okay.
Fired. He cannot shoot.
We can score this
And these guys are gonna shoot, because they have not shot yet. Okay. So I'm gonna let, just in case, I'm gonna let the guy who's better at this go first. Soul Reaper Cannon
Into Genestealer.
into Genestealer. He can't see the others. He has to hit.
So everything is going into
Yeah,
Genestealer.
everything's into Genestealer. So I'm just rolling Soul Reaper Cannon. Got 3 hits, 3s to wound. Only 1 wound.
No save.
No save. And then from the same guy, the missile launcher.
Yep.
Because the
1
dozer
hit.
has to be in the same one as Tractor Mole, and those are the only 2 things alive. In
Okay.
Strength 8, so wounding on 2s.
That is a wound. So
AP
one
-2.
more. One more dead?
And then I don't think the bolter can see anymore.
Probably not, because it was the further targets.
No, I think I can still see this guy here.
Wait, move the ruler?
I actually don't know the answer.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so 4 shots with the bolter.
See?
3 hits
Okay.
and wounding on 4s. 1.
That is no save.
So you have 1 guy left.
Yep. You might as well just pass him to me. He's going to fail.
He's
with
gonna
the
fail
shit.
morale, and you're not gonna spend command points.
And
That is my whole turn because I'm not.
I think I'm going to... let's see what I draw.
Okay, well, for objectives,
Outside my 8.
I do get supremacy because I control 3. I have this one, and that one.
And that one.
And so the D3 is very important, how many I score off of this.
2.
So it is worth 2.
You're pretty close to getting it down.
And I am going to discard secure objective 1, because isn't that the one under here?
Yep.
So I'm just going to add it to my pile, because the supremacy was worth 2.
Yep.
You can't remeasure, but you took
Okay.
the shot.
Okay, I will keep defend objective 4.
Alrighty, so turn 4. Let's see what I draw. Secure objective 2. Where's that one?
2 is this one.
Realistically, I could have hit you from here.
Yeah, I can get there.
You can get it.
Secure 3.
3 is this one.
Tip off.
That's impossible.
So he's gonna take.
And
He's gonna move 0.
mission critical objective. When this tactical objective is okay, D6. Get a 2. That is that one again for 2.
No, you got 2. 2 is this one.
So yeah,
You could probably just. You have a unit that can deep strike right onto that.
I don't have anything that can deep strike.
Oh no,
anymore.
they did. They came in over there.
Yeah, but I can go and grab it.
Yes. What is mission critical?
Mission critical objective. Corresponding objective marker is controlled at the start of your turn, and you control it at the end of your turn. Score D3 points. It's a D3 objective.
Okay, so you have to get it and then hold it for a whole round because you have to control it at the beginning and the end of your turn. If I heard that correctly.
I gotta reread it off camera, but yeah,
If you get this,
we'll see what happens. But this is not looking too good for the cult.
No, I felt like I had a really good turn there, which I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I still have some aberrants.
You have 2 dudes over here. Yeah.
But your engineer.
I mean, they can run and grab it.
Yes. They can grab it, but I don't know if you can hold it long enough to get that.
Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say what happened.
Okay.
I'm discarding advance.
Now is
So this is the end of my turn. I ran up the aberrants to grab this
They can't
objective,
fail.
which scored me 2 points. And then the 3 snipers fired in and killed 3 Terminators.
if
So-
you make another one the leader,
Yeah,
either this guy's gonna fall out.
we just need to secure objective 3, and I discarded advance.
So whoever. If I keep.
So, Thousand Suns turn 4.
Move that.
I get to draw
And
3
you're
more
gonna have to spend an order and move.
because I have defend
with
objective
him
4
as the
already.
leader. So
He's the leader.
yep.
Vengeance
He is
long
getting
awaited.
this down and keeping him in it. No, he's
Score
not.
destroyed by units of my army during this turn. D3 if it's
So
an Imperial
because of where
unit. So
he's at,
if I kill something, I get a point.
he can either go down.
Yeah,
there,
you're not gonna get a D3 from me.
So move like
D3 plus 3 if I control
Or,
every
you
objective
can
marker.
jump
That's
down.
not happening.
Isn't that the
And if I kill at least 9 enemy
can,
models in my
like,
turn, I score a
you can
victory
literally
point. I don't think that
jump
one's
this.
happening.
Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
I think I'm killing 2 models
Everyone
at
else
best in
also
my turn.
jumps by
I'm killing
Yeah.
these 2 guys. I think that's my best case scenario.
Yeah.
jump 4?
You can jump
So
like-
I'm probably just gonna
you
get
can
back to you
jump
after movement
You can-
phase.
Yes.
This can be.
End of movement phase, everything over here stood still. These guys advanced to get back into coherency. He darted all the way over here, and we're gonna go into smite and shooting. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these guys,
Okay.
just to save time.
I'm going to roll smites just to see if we get any perils of the warp issues. Him, no, and that
That-
wipes him out because that's 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Would it wipe him out? Yes,
Okay.
because I can't make a 5-up save to
And
save
now
my
I'm not
life.
going to bother rolling anything else just because I don't care about perils.
Yep.
So my turn ends. I defended objective 4 and I kill the unit. I'm going to discard domination. So, but I do score 3 points.
Okay. So now we go into Tyranid, or Genestealer called turn 5. Master the. I actually forgot to smite. Oh well.
Well, he was probably hiding. He didn't want to be seen. Or I would have smited back.
Yeah. So we'll just say he ran down here.
Because yeah, I would have smited him because that guy didn't cast a power because I just assumed he
Yeah.
could see
So
him.
there he is. He's hiding. So Master the Warp. Aerial Denial. Assassinate. Kill a character.
I do have 2 characters left on the table.
And secure objective 6. Where's objective 6?
Right here.
That's not happening. Okay, so not impossible. I got an idea because they're closer now. So we'll see what happens.
When you're shooting,
Okay, so the 2 snipers over here came up, including my relic, my blue bike over here, because they can see that character all the way through the building and everything.
Yeah, there's a big opening.
Over here, we ran up to deal with these guys.
she's literally.
So we're gonna go into psychic phase, and he's gonna cast an ability on them, which I forget the name of it, but it allows them to, if they ran, to shoot and fight.
Get you about here.
Oh,
Which-
shoot and fight.
Yeah. So they do get
You
it.
need one more.
You
I
are
will attempt to
psychic.
deny.
About here.
7.
Be able to see her.
That
That is a
is.
4.
So they get it, which gives me Master of the Warp,
Yep.
which is the whole reason I did that.
4-2, you probably don't have enough room to get there.
And that is objective 4. Now let's see if we can get Assassinate.
Best bet is to go for that.
So 32 Hand Flamer hits against them. So with that, we have 13 wounds.
9.
Do you want to just like roll it right
Yeah.
here?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Looking for ones and twos.
Yeah, choose that tab.
Oh, yeah.
Terminators.
Looking for
I
ones.
don't have them.
Well,
reroll
these, yeah,
both of
these are
those.
cocked. We have a wound, but nobody's wounded yet. And
Yeah.
The wounded guy died.
You actually have 2.
So
Ooh.
one guy dies, and so keep the.
So otherwise,
Which one do you keep?
It'd be
Uh,
you're 5 plus 3, but you at the very end you have to secure your 2.
under the circumstances, I will keep the him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll keep the.
9 to
Yeah.
7.
Okay, so he has 1 wound remaining.
Yes.
I went all in on getting
Sniper versing the character all the way over here. She is hitting on 3s.
4 inches.
That is a 1.
16.
The other sniper hitting on 3s. That is a hit. Looking for those sweet 6s. Come on,
You
6.
really want that 6
4, that's still a wound.
at AP minus 2.
Minus 2.
So he only has a 5-up save.
But nothing
Come on, down him.
shrink. And I don't even know
6.
if we were
He's still here.
Darn it. I should have moved the third bike over.
I'm just happy
I thought 2 was going to be enough.
Third
I don't
bike
care
into
what the
that.
scenario
Hitting
is.
on 2s.
I tried.
Looking for-
as best
that's a
I can,
wound.
make sense
Okay.
out of it, do what I can,
Invo.
but
So
at the end of the
no,
day, as
because
long
he
as I
has
kill things.
Minus 2. Yeah, he has the 3-up
he
save.
has a 3-up save. 'Cause
Well, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3-up.
And he's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so that didn't work.
Do you wish to charge him?
Yeah, we're gonna charge
Okay.
him.
You okay?
He
Do we make it? Yeah, we
I
do.
think so, very well.
Soul Reaper Cannon. I got 1 hit,
The whole thing.
Okay.
there's no way
and then the
to
missile
top
launcher. I get no hits.
that. You did the right thing, I think, over here. Making
And
waste orders.
he does wound with the Soul Reaper.
So it's gonna annihilate one of them,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna roll up a buttload of attacks. So we dealt 4 invulnerable saves, 4 6s, and 4 normals.
Okay.
So,
I have a 4-up invul because there's only 1 damage.
yep,
So 4-up invul, he
and
dies.
he's dead.
Exceed your minus 3. It stays.
And then we'll go on to the terrain
I'll
itself.
take that back.
Which is, I mean,
No, they did their job.
They used to
Just make sure we're all on terrain. There we go.
Shouldn't be that hard
fail
under the
and they were just
circumstances.
inert and they
Yeah.
ran away. Like, as soon as you-
Squish yourselves apart and climb on top of the terrain.
They just ran off.
There we go. And with that,
So they did a good job.
we don't get assassinate, not yet.
No,
Objective 6,
it is right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's really, really tough. Area denial. Score 1 victory point if there are no enemy models within 6 inches of the center. There are no enemy models.
Currently,
within-
no. Currently, there are not.
And then if there are 12, can you measure from the center to your model right there?
In that place.
These guys might actually be closer.
Trying to make him difficult for you and makes you waste some orders.
Okay, so that model is within 12. So we still score area denial, but only 1 point from it.
New, but this was also
Secure objective 3. Where was 3 again? 3 is over by you.
Weapon to have.
Which one do I want to discard? 6 or 3?
That's why I probably should have left.
3
it
looks
not
really,
rolled.
really difficult.
Chosen
We're gonna discard 3, and we're gonna hang on to assassinate.
Tall, but
Okay, and with that,
actually, I
we
wouldn't have really
end,
had a great shot, but if in
well,
case
my
you pull up
turn, and I am
here,
down to
right?
just a little bit.
I need to figure out exactly where your deployment zone begins.
Right here, where they are, pretty much.
Okay.
So how you liking the game?
It'll be like
I got
2
behind
o'clock in
enemy
the afternoon,
lines.
I'm like, I should probably do something.
Psychic
I've been up since
Supremacy,
like 5 a.m.
which that's a deny, so I don't know if I'll pull that one off or not.
Good luck.
Ritual Slaughter, kill 9 models in 1 turn. Earlier in the game, yes, but I didn't have it when I... score 1 if I control 3. I do.
You do?
Score 2 if I control 3 for 2 consecutive turns.
Oof. Looks like I have to run up.
So I'm definitely scoring that one because all I need is 1 guy to be here.
Yep.
It's an hour and a half ride,
I think I can get
so it's
behind
like
enemy
anything that he's
lines.
done during the
I think
day
that's all I'm
during
going to
the
get though.
Okay.
I handle.
I'll get back to you after movement phase.
It's pretty sweet.
This map is empty.
And then the game might end after this turn.
Yeah, it might.
15-inch move.
Is there something you think I could
I don't care if he dies
If
after
you
this.
get in and charge and live, you can consolidate back to here and get in.
Well, I think he'll probably make it unless I roll badly on psychic tests.
Just stay 6 inches away,
You're never gonna make the.
so I don't kill you in Overwatch.
So.
Oh, no, I don't know if I actually want to do that charge or not.
I don't know, it's kind of worth it.
I have to decide.
Okay.
I really want to get
The
the
data entry and then learn from it.
Okay.
And also
He
every
gets a
situation
5-inch
is not
move.
gonna be
Let me
the
see if that gets
Sometimes
him
you're gonna,
where
like,
he
see
wants
an
to go.
interaction and you're gonna be like,
Is there anybody-
think about
There
that
is.
interaction.
So since I
Okay,
can't
that's good
see
to know.
them,
I can take that now.
well, he can still psychic those guys.
I can now take that into consideration next time I go to evaluate that situation.
Okay, no matter what, he's not shooting them. So he may as well go here and psychic them.
Like everything
Okay.
that you were doing before.
This
where
one
you're like,
is
oh, no, I
closer,
messed
just
up.
letting you know.
Yeah.
No, like you didn't mess up.
You guys have to move because you're not.
Neophyte wall for the win. This is so dirty. I love doing this, just hiding snipers behind things and just letting these little guys who can't be seen
So
block all of the firepower.
They can't. Hex to give him warp time.
Hey, don't do that.
And now he's gonna cast warp time.
That's rude. And you're gonna get it with a 4.
I'm gonna have to spend a command point to reroll the
And
one.
that is your last command point, isn't
No,
it?
I have one left.
Oh no. Roll a 1.
7.
So moving
So
again.
he gets a.
You want to advance as well.
He actually already advanced, so he actually can't.
If you
charge.
move as though it's the movement phase, you can advance again.
No, but he can't charge this turn because
Oh.
I already advanced. So he's actually just gonna go over here and hide.
Okay. So do you mind if I lift your model?
Yeah. Actually, just make sure he can see them because.
Okay.
No,
Like
he
that?
can't. He can't do anything. So actually, just hide him. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to move him behind there. I'm just going to say he's behind there.
Yeah. Because he's he can't shoot. He can't charge. So just hide. Be in the deployment zone and give me that point.
I think his base is too big to hide fully behind there.
Yeah. Well, hide as best you can.
I mean, he's not going to get away from the sniper.
Oh.
That's the whole thing.
The whole thing is I assumed he was gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
So then I measure. No, these guys couldn't shoot. So with psychic. So I do get
Smite against this one.
Smite against this one. This is from the guy in front.
That is a 4 and a cocked dice.
Is a 4? So it does actually. It's gonna go off no matter what. The question is no. It actually doesn't matter. With smite.
Okay, so that's 1 damage there.
He takes 1, and then this guy's gonna smite.
Wow, way to assume their genders. They are women. I will have you
forgot.
know.
Sorry.
No, it's fine because I have 1 man and 2 women.
So he gets an 8 because he does have the +1 on his first power.
You know, I've made terrible jokes this game.
Yeah, I went all in on the
So
HMG.
but it does D3.
Because I figured
So
with 2
take 3.
engineers.
Okay, so
So
is
you
that
took a
4?
total of 4. Yeah.
Down to a single wound.
And then he's gonna cast.
Also, I used, when converting these things, I used demonette heads.
He's gonna put prescience on these guys over here.
Okay, and
7
you get
goes
it?
off. Okay, they're now gonna shoot your guys over there.
Don't do that.
But I want to.
No, that's rude. They are hard-working workers of the Imperium. Can't you tell?
Oh, good. Then I have. I get extra points if I kill Imperium on one of.
I mean, they're actually chaos cultists. Drink this lemonade.
So 5s and 6s because of prescience. I do not need to roll.
Wow, okay.
And so I need to roll for that one. On a 3, he fails. So
Okay.
5 wounds, AP -1.
So AP minus nothing because I'm on terrain.
Yep.
5s. I cannot make a 5-up save. 3, so we'll have 3 explode.
Yep, I'm not in range to charge them.
And then I'll just do morale.
I think that's my turn.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, I can't pass morales either. 8, so they're at 7, so 1 dies. I think they're at 7. Let me
How
just
many
double
models
check.
do you have left on the table?
Not many.
I'm going to discard the one that requires me to kill 9 models because I don't think there's any chance I
Actually,
can pull it off.
you can, because there's a 10 model unit back here. If the game goes on.
I still think I want to discard it.
8,
It seems
5.
I'd
6,
rather
7,
draw
8,
something new just in case.
9. So yeah, just 1 dies. Okay.
I'd rather discard something new just in case.
All right. Would you like to roll to see if the game ends?
Sure.
1 and 2, the game ends.
Nope.
Goes on one
Turn
more
6.
turn. Oh man, this is tough.
It's one of the things I
Okay. All right, we got this. Tyranids
I like read it.
going in, getting 4 more objectives.
Yes.
Defend objective 6, secure objective 6. I can't get that one. Blood and guts and secure objective. Okay, so defend objective. I can talk, I promise. Defend objective 4. I can get that if this guy survives. This is the guy one. See, he's male. He's got cool sunglasses. These ones are women. You insensitive jerk. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm just
I
kidding.
can't see. All I see is a wheel on a bike on each of them.
All right, jokes aside, I'm moving these two over here to deal with this. I moved the Magos over to deal with them as well. And I'm almost tempted to move up these guys to just pot shot them with las guns, essentially. It's not a terrible idea, though. No, it's...
You really want to make sure they go away.
It's better if they hide, though, so I don't get tabled.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think that's going to happen.
These guys moved over, and we're going to not shoot him. I really
You get extra
want to.
points if you kill him in the fight phase.
I know, I get 2 points if I kill him in the fight phase. Okay, so I'm just going to do Psychic really quickly. We're going to smite that unit, and we're going to get a 12. Oh, I needed that.
I was going to attempt to deny that so I could score this point, but I can't. It's not even mathematically
All right,
possible.
D3 damage for myself. I take 1.
Ignore that.
Okay, and then D6 damage on you. That is cocked. That is 2.
2. So basically, we'll just move the wound marker to that guy and take that guy away.
Okay, so now I have 3 sniper shots to try to deal with that.
Yep.
After a very, very, very long fight, he is dead. And with that, that ends my turn, and I'm going to tally up some points really quickly.
Oh.
What was the objectives you drew this turn?
So I got, okay, so I still had Psychic Supremacy because I couldn't discard it. Wrath of Magnus, score D3 if at least one enemy unit is killed during the Psychic phase. Secure Objective 4,
Which
is that one
right
over
here.
there. I might be able to pull it off. Secure Objective 6.
Which you have.
No, 6 is over here.
Oh, yeah.
Mission Critical, which I rolled a 2 for, which is that one right there.
Ooh.
And then Defend Objective 2, which would require the game to continue for me to get it. And does the game auto-end after this turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so...
Well, we're going to end it because of how late it is.
So that's not happening, because this is the final turn of the game. So I think the only one I can get to... So basically I'm going to try to see if I can get Wrath of Magnus, and then I'm just going to... These guys are going to move up here and secure this.
Okay. So, Psychic phase.
Yep. Okay, well these guys are going to move, because right now they can't see the target for their smites.
You leave him alone. He is spreading the good word of the Devourer.
Now they can see the target. I do have 1 command point left, which I'm probably going to have to spend, but...
Oh wait, he actually took some wounds. He took, yeah, he took damage from overloading his brain.
Oh yes, he took 1 from that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's down to 3?
Yep.
Okay, smite from the guy in front.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. I think I have to use this at the beginning of my Psychic phase. So, to switch out one of his powers, the Prescience, which I'm not going to use this turn, for Infernal Gaze.
Okay.
Just give me another chance to basically
Just
another
snipe him.
Yeah. Smite from the guy in front.
Okay. And you
6. Goes
get
off.
it? So he's down to 2?
And then smite from the guy in
Actually,
back.
wait, I can deny that.
Yes.
How much was that?
I rolled a 6.
You know what, I'll wait for the Infernal Gaze.
Okay. His smite might be better, but...
Yeah.
His smite, 8. Well, it becomes 9.
Oh, 9. That's D3. Yeah, we'll try to negate that. 5.
You might get it. Nope.
7.
3.
3, he dies.
He does. So I score Wrath of Magnus, and I will score Mission Critical.
Wait a minute. I can pass those wounds. They have Bodyguard. They are within 3 because of dumb leveling stupidness.
How many? Yeah.
Because he is supposed to be...
What do you have to do to pass him?
Okay. So there is supposed to be guys over here. Just saying. It's just really hard to put them there. But I have to check the book because they have unquestioning loyalty. So I can pass on wounds to people. So we do have Brood Brothers. We do have people within 3 inches. There are supposed to be models here. I didn't really move them too much because it's pretty much the end of the game.
So it's
But on 4s,
Yep.
we pass these on. And he has taken 2, so he has 2 more to do.
he has 1 psychic power left, which is going to be the Infernal Gaze. Well,
Okay.
you've taken a total of 3 because you had 1 already.
Yeah, so he's down to 1 wound.
Yep. So Infernal Gaze goes off. You already denied.
And how much damage?
Well, we'll find out. So far, none.
And that is...
None.
None. He lives.
So I don't get that one.
Yay.
And that's out of spite. Nah, the game's gonna end. It doesn't matter if I kill him. So.
The game is over. I probably should have remembered Brood Brother the entire game. For some reason, it slipped my mind. I would have positioned my guys just a bit better, but because it was closing in towards the end of the game, it's kind of threw guys where they were. So right now we are calculating points. I am currently sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And I.
11. I did defend Objective 4, so that's 12, 13. And I didn't secure Objective 6. So 13, 14, 15 with Kingslayer and... What was the other one?
First Blood.
First Strike.
Yeah.
So what was your score?
14.
14 to... Did I say 15?
15. Because you defended... So actually, if... That made this mistake even worse, because if they had gone up and killed him...
Yeah.
Then I would have gotten...
Line breaker.
2 extra points and taken 2 from you.
Oh my god.
And for a 1-point game.
These things happen. That was an incredible battle. It went back and forth for the longest time. When my Tyranid units were actually wiped out, I was really, really, really scared. I was like, oh, this just took a turn. I'm not sold on big blobs of acolytes. I don't know. They hit really hard, but they cannot take a hit for the life of them. So it's one of those things where I have to see how they perform in more games before I make my final decision on them. Rending Claws on basic units with Hand Flamers is really, really good. If I made any mistakes during this battle, please comment in the comment section down below. Just be polite about it. And as always, while you're down in the comment section, check out the links in the description down below. You can follow me on all sorts of social media, including Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, yada, yada, yada. And you can even find my Patreon down there. Patreon goes a long way to helping out my channel, keeping me fed, and keeping lights on. Because lights on regardless of where I am, apparently. Anyway, guys, I'm Alexis the Ego Queen. I love you guys. Bye.